Alrighty, the little red sign says we are live, we are live, we are live, and it is so. And I am going to check my audio because Windows loves to pot down my microphone. So let us do that. Sound control panel and recording device, microphone levels 100%. Outstanding. Praise be the gods. All right, we are here, and apparently I have missed John and all the other people. Apparently there was a whole bunch of people, and I missed it. I have no idea what I missed because I was playing Left 4 Dead with my government friend, and I have news along that front. Apparently what has happened is that my government friend is no longer going to be in the government very soon, because apparently Mr. Biden has decided that all government employees must get the vax. And so my government friend says I will be tendering my resignation tomorrow morning. And I'm like, so you don't want to get the jab and die? And she's like, no, I don't want to get the jab and die. So she would rather be alive and unemployed than dead and employed, which makes totally sense. That makes total sense to me. Well, there we are. And yeah, she was obviously she was rather distraught because she had been working for the government for years and years and years. And, you know, it was somewhat disappointing to her to have to make that decision. She felt like she shouldn't have to make a decision between her life and her job. But unfortunately, that's exactly what she had to do. And so she told me, we were playing Left 4 Dead a few minutes ago, and she told me that she would be tendering her resignation effective tomorrow morning. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Biden. Or should I call you Der Fuhrer? Der Fuhrer Biden? I think that might be a little more appropriate. I don't know. So, John, did you get moved yet, or what's the deal? What's going on?
Did I get what?
Moved.
No, I'm still at the zoo.
Oh, okay. Well, when does that occur? Tomorrow?
Next week I move.
Oh, next week. Next week. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I thought he was either going to do it today or tomorrow. I don't know why I got that.
Next Friday, Saturday, I'll be moved.
Next Friday or Saturday. Okay. So I was right. It was Friday or Saturday. It's just not this Friday and Saturday. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right. Very good. Well, I was only off a week. That's not bad. 7 days.
Yeah, if I can manage, if I can last.
Oh, you can last. If I use some industrial strength earplugs like we use down on the gunnery range, you won't hear a damn thing. Guaranteed. Guaranteed you won't hear shit. Them things are thick and they burrow into the ear. And you don't hear a damn thing, man. We got the big S-155 cannons that they fire up. You don't hear shit. You're good to go, man. But I don't know where you get them. I don't know if you can get them from Army Surplus. Maybe you have an Army Surplus anywhere nearby. You might get them from there. And I emphasize the word might. But yeah, you put them fuckers in your ear, you ain't hearing a damn thing, guaranteed. Because they're made for them 155 howitzers. Them 155 howitzers go off, and you ain't got no ear protection.
No.
Yeah, you ain't hearing shit for a while.
So how's the planes going?
The plane's going fine. Like I said, I've spent the better part of about 3 hours or so playing Left 4 Dead with my government friend. So
How was Left 4 Dead?
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. She said I want to kill and maim, And I'm like, okay. And obviously I knew something was up because normally we play on Sunday and this is Friday. And so I figured something was up, and sure enough, it was. Der Fuhrer Biden has lowered the boom on government employees, and they are now forced to get the jab and die. And she didn't like the idea of dying, so oh well, I can't say as a blamer really. And we have comments. Somebody was telling me you was under attack by trolls earlier. Is that true?
Oh attack? Yeah.
Oh, was you? Mm-hmm.
When aren't we not under attack?
Well, yeah, that's good point there. Yeah, true. When aren't we under attack by trolls? Yeah, that's true.
When aren't we under attack by trolls?
Right. Exactly. That's very true.
If someone came to you and said, "Vaughn, John didn't have trolls today," then you'd be like, "What?"
Then I'd be like, "Yeah, that's very unusual."
That's a miracle. Yeah.
Yeah. Or a miracle of the gods. Yeah, one of the other. Yeah. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. When I see you hanging around with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. Oh, I want to die.
So I went to see 3 doctors today.
Uh-oh.
Specialists, cardiologists, looked at my,
But for the heart, yeah.
Just setting up, just meeting the doctors, setting up appointments. They were so nice. I can't tell you.
Oh, really?
They were able to get everything sorted out, man.
Oh, well, good.
Find me a doctor for my primary doctor. They were able to find me a clinic to go to.
That was close by?
Oh, yeah. Everything.
Oh, excellent.
Everything is in walking distance.
Now, see, you was worrying over nothing, and I told you it'd all be worked out. So now you're worrying over nothing.
Baruch Hashem, God is good. So
I'm telling the truth because I did. I told you. I said it'll work out. It'll work out. Stop worrying. But anyway, yeah. But that's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Everything got lined out, so that's good, man.
But within 2 weeks, I have a couple appointments, and hopefully everything goes well.
Well,
I have to get my gallbladder removed. That's right. That's the main thing, but everything seems to be okay.
I'm not worried about your spleen or your gallbladder. What I'm worried about is the irregular heartbeat. That's what's got me worried.
Well, everyone's saying that my heart's healthy.
Well, you can be healthy and have an irregular heartbeat. So, I mean,
they're saying that must have been the stress. It must be the aggravation that you have, the problem, because your heart. Nothing's wrong with it. They're on the side. Not that there's nothing wrong. They're on the side of the heart. It seems like at this point there shouldn't be issue. There's okay.
All right. Well, if the heart regulates down to where it's supposed to be, what is it?
Yeah, my heart was 120 over 70.
X amount of beats per minute or some shit.
Which is normal. My heart was better than normal. My heart was as cool as a cucumber today.
Oh, was it? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
120 over 70.
Good.
Which was,
I was like, perfect.
If Ruskies were dropping bombs in my head, I would be a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. So. 120 over 70 is ideal, actually. So, yeah, that's good.
So,
I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, my government friend, she's pretty upset that she's being forced to choose between her job and her life. And
yeah, no one has come to me about making me take the jab. If someone says I got to take a jab, I'm saying I'm going to surgery. I have health conditions. I don't want to put my life at risk.
Well, guess what? You know what? I looked into that. You know what? There's not a health exemption or a religious exemption because I looked for both.
Then this is what I'm going to give them. I'm going to go have a nice life. Right.
Yeah. I already looked into that though. Seriously, there is no religious exemption. There is no health exemption. You're fucked. You either got to get it or not. So, I mean, so, oh well.
I got chest pains. Abdominal pain still.
Yes, my government friend. You didn't really believe the trolls when they told you I didn't work in government, didn't you? Then you're a moron. When you listen to a bunch of fuckwads on the internet who think they know more about my life than I do, you're a moron. Sorry. Don't listen to a bunch of fools on the internet. There's no way in hell them trolls, some of them living in foreign countries, is going to know more about my life than I do. Yes, I worked in government. Yes, I was in the Army. Yes, I was in the Coast Guard. Yes, I was in the Naval Sea Cadet Corps. And yes, I even done some other shit too that I can't even talk about. Hell, there's shit in the regular Army I can't even discuss. And that was back in 1983. Okay, so please stop listening to a bunch of fucks on the internet who think they know more about my life than I do. So yeah, my government friend, soon to be ex-government friend, because Biden is forcing her to get the jab. So, you know.
Dino says that John tried to lose some weight. It helps, bro. It's been helping. I've been exercising, especially when I've been bending your mother over a couple times a week and giving it to her. That's been
now, seriously though, you need to get them wrist weights and ankle weights though. You do need to get those and get them on you. And
wrist weight. I get some thigh weights, and then when I'm banging out Dino's mom.
Dude, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. So, you know, you wouldn't think a little tiny weight on your wrist and on your ankle would help. You would think, oh, well, shit, this weighs nothing. But you know what? That little tiny bit of weight every day, it adds up. And pretty soon, man, you know.
I got you for Stein. For Stein.
Yeah.
I understand.
Dunkin'. But yeah, man, get the. But yeah, no. You thought I was a libertarian. Oh, okay. Well, my bad. No, I'm not. Well, here's the thing. I'm not libertarian. I'm uber conservative. So I'm not libertarian. I'm uber conservative. Libertarians are for open borders, bro. I can't be a libertarian. Okay. I can't be libertarian. Look at this. Look how quick they made an account, John. Look how quick they made the account. Herb is lying about his government friend. I just said that a second ago, and now they've got a fucking account about it. That's how quick. Hey, YouTube, you dumb son of a bitches. Look how quick this fucker made an account. Where the fuck is your security at, YouTube? How was this motherfucker able to make an account that goddamn quick? Maybe you should look into that, YouTube. Just saying. Anyway, bye, troll. See ya. But yeah, man, I'm not a libertarian. Libertarians are for open borders. And obviously I am not for open borders. No, fuck no. We got
libertarians.
We got millions of
libertarians jumped the shark a long time ago.
A long time ago. Yeah.
They're
Rand Paul's libertarian.
To me, libertarians are scum.
Well, they're horrible people. I mean,
they're worse than. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna offend a lot of people.
It probably will. Yeah.
I think libertarians are actually worse than the far left.
You do?
I think they're worse than Bernie
because they're kind of deceptive, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're worse than Nancy Pelosi.
Okay. Well, now guess what Rand Paul is?
I know. Yeah.
He's a libertarian. Yeah, he's a libertarian. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. She had to make a choice. She was given a notice today that she had to choose between her job and the jab and obviously her life or the jab, and she chose to live instead of getting the jab and dying within 3 to 5 years. And so I think she made the right choice. You know, you're free to believe what you want, but you got over 1 million people dead in India, hundreds of thousands are dead in Africa, tens of thousands are dead in Europe, and so far tens of thousands are dead right here in America. You know, so I mean, you really want to take the jab and roll the dice and see if you end up dead? Because I don't want to do it. I'm almost 60 years old, guys. I'm not getting no jab because let's take the extreme view. Say the jab is perfectly normal, perfectly fine, I still won't take it because I'm almost 60 years old. Okay, so even if the jab was totally 100% legit, I still wouldn't take it. Because I'm almost 60 years old. Okay, you understand? So no, I don't blame her a bit. I don't blame anyone for not getting the jab. Not at all. I don't blame them a bit. Because the information we're getting out of all these other countries is that the jab is worse than the damn disease. And you know what? Sometimes, in some cases, it is. Even the CDC's own website is now saying that there is after effects, side effects and all that good jazz. Even the CDC's own website's admitting that now. All right. So it's not, it's not anything that I'm saying that's untowards or out of the ordinary. You can't scream conspiracy theory this time because it's all on the CDC's own website. All right. But yeah, my government friend is tendering her resignation as of tomorrow morning because she is not getting the jab. So yeah. John, it was rude what you said about my mom. No, well, I guess it was, Dino. I don't know.
Your mother didn't find it so rude. She
probably enjoyed it, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, his mother enjoyed me blowing out her back.
I bet, yeah. I bet so. Anyways, but yeah, man, understand that that's exactly where we're at. If you get the shot, there is a good chance. And oh, by the way, the CDC's website also says that if you get vaccinated, you are a prime candidate to spread the Delta variant. And get this, folks, you ready for this one? The CDC's own website also says there's no guarantee that you're protected from coronavirus. How's that for a bombshell? CDC's own website said that. So you get the vaccine, you still have to wear a mask, you still have to social distance, and you have absolutely no guarantee that you're protected against the disease. Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking awesome? Isn't that great? So please run out and get the damn jab, man. Go ahead. I am encouraging every one of my haters, every one of my trolls, every one of my haters, maybe even a few naysayers, go out, get the jab, do your part. Do your part to clean up the internet and go out and get the jab. Because in 5 or 6 years, the internet will be perfectly sanitized. Because all you haters will be gone. May the gods richly bless everyone. Anyway, but yeah, I'm so looking forward to that shit. So please, yeah, all my haters, you go out and get your damn jab. And then in 5 years, I'll have a nice, happy internet. I can be on the internet without having to constantly be harassed. So yeah, please do that. Please do that. Vaughn, do you believe in biological evolution? Yes and no. What I believe is a microevolution, which is adaptation and mutation. I believe that's legit because I can walk out my door and see that shit. What I don't believe in is macroevolution, which says I come from a fish or a monkey or a dog or a cat or a moose or whatever the fuck they're doing today. Okay, I don't believe in that shit. That's stupid talk. And if mankind came out of the primordial soup, he came out as a man. Okay, not as a monkey or a dog or a fish or a cow or whatever. Yeah. No, if he came out of the primordial soup, he came out as a man. Now, the interesting thing about it is that there is actual evidence to suggest that both stories are correct. Now, you say, well, why is that, Bob? You say that because you have two humans on the earth at the same time. You have Neanderthal and Cro-Magnon. Okay, Neanderthal crawled out of the soup. Cro-Magnon was created by the gods through gene splicing. Why is that so fucking hard for people to understand? Why? Why is that so hard to grasp? You got a man that come out of the soup, and you got a man that was created by the gods. Both are right. Both are correct. But see, everybody's so worried about fighting against each other instead of working together, But I'm telling you, it's my contention that both are correct. Neanderthal come out of the soup. Cro-Magnon was created by the gods. Now you say, well, why do you claim that Cro-Magnon was created by the gods? I'll tell you why. Because in Carl Sagan's own book, he says, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't have his book in front of me, that Cro-Magnon had, quote, outside help, unquote. Now, he never elaborated on what outside help was. He never elaborated on what that outside help was. But what he did say, he said Cro-Magnon had, quote, outside help. All right, now it is my contention that obviously that outside help was the gods of creation who, according to legend at least, came down. They taught us magic. They taught the women how to use makeup. They taught men how to protect their wives. They taught women how to sew and cook and clean. They taught us how to work the farm. They taught us how to tend animals. All that shit. And like I said, they even taught women how to use makeup. It's very nice. But anyway, so yeah, it is my contention that both are correct. Okay, but let me stress again, Man, if man come out of the primordial soup, he did not come out as a monkey or a fish or an orangutan or a zebra or a donkey or a mosquito or any of that other bullshit. Neanderthal, excuse me, came out of the soup as Neanderthal, as maybe a previous version of Neanderthal, but he came out as a man, not a monkey or a fish or you know today they're saying we're an ancestor to a fucking fish. I mean, come on people, seriously.
Well,
just fucking
some
stop.
of these IQs I kind of believe maybe they are related to a fish.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, just stop it with the stupid shit, you know. I mean, really, just stop it. Okay, Neanderthal came out of the soup as a man, not a monkey or a fish or any of that other gobbledygook. Okay. Now, and of course, Cro-Magnon was created of the gods, and so it's both, in my opinion, it's both. And I got a doggy wanting in. That looks like. Let my doggy in. Yes, we do. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right, man. All right. Very good. Oh, he left me. I'll be back though. All right, very good. Okay, so it's all me. All right, very good. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Let us investigate and pardon me. Check some stuff here. See if we got anything juicy going on out there in the world. Psaki snaps at a reporter for asking about new Biden policy on COVID therapeutics. Interesting. Tucker. Miley thinks China is winning, so he's sucking up to his new master. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Miley will not be punished. Oh my God, really? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Miley will not be punished. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Miley is a general under Trump that literally went behind Trump's back and warned the Chinese that Trump may try to launch an attack of some kind, and that if he did, they would tell that this general would contact China and tell them in advance if an attack was coming. Okay, that is the highest form of treason that I can think of. And yet they're saying here on Tucker that Miley's not even going to be punished for that. That's high treason. He literally went behind Trump's back and bartered with the enemy. He literally went behind Trump's back and made agreements with the enemy. That is the textbook definition of treason. And yet here on Tucker, they got the crawl down there at the bottom. You know, says surprise, surprise, Miley will not be punished. Wow. Wow. You mean if you don't have the jab, you're gone? Yeah, yeah. My government friend, we were playing Left 4 Dead, and I thought it was unusual we were playing on a Friday. And she left me a message saying she wants to kill and maim zombies. So I'm like, okay. She said kill and maim, and I know she meant zombies. I know what she meant, you know, because obviously we're not talking about real world shit. Anyway, so we're playing Left 4 Dead. And then she drops a bombshell on me that she's going to tender her resignation tomorrow or Monday or something. due to the fact that she's not going to get she's not taking the jab. She's not taking the jab, and so therefore, the jab is not coming. The jab is here. My government friend just said she's tendering her resignation, either tomorrow or Monday, due to the fact that she is being forced by Fuhrer Biden to get the jab, and she would rather be alive than dead. So, for me, it's not that big of a choice, really. It's not that big of a choice to me. I mean, I'd rather be alive. I'd much rather be alive than dead. Believe me. Believe me. I'd much rather be alive than dead. Well, there's, Solar Marshal, the government is compartmentalized. All right, different departments will be dealt differently, I reckon. But now this is an edict straight from Biden, so you ain't going to be able to avoid it. You're going to have to get the jab as long as you're a government employee. Sorry. Now maybe it ain't today, maybe it ain't Monday, but you're going to get the jab because the Biden administration doesn't said it was an edict. That is an edict from the Biden administration to all government employees. You must get the jab. You don't get out of it, man. And like I was telling John a few minutes ago, there's no religious exemption, and there's no physical restriction or limit or whatever. Well, you may be fighting, but when the president tells his government workers that work under him that they have to get the jab, then they have to get the jab. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? My government friend just got through telling me while we was playing Left 4 Dead that she's going to resign. There's no physical exemption. There's no religious exemption. I checked. There is no physical exemption or religious exemption. If you're in bad health, you still got to get the jab. If you're a Buddhist and you have a solemn oath to be nonviolent in every way, sorry, you still got to get the jab. Sorry. There is no religious exemption. There is no physical exemption. You must get the jab, especially if you're a government worker. So, I, being almost 60 years old, want to keep living. So, therefore, I ain't taking the fucking poison. Sorry about your luck. I'm not going to take it. Sorry. I'd rather be alive and poor than dead and employed. Call me crazy. My friend just got notified by the government today, Solar. She received a message from the government today, Solar. Go check your mail, your physical mail, your mail outside that door right there. Go check your physical mail. It's coming in the physical mail, not on your mobile device. It's coming in the physical mail. You got to physically go out to your mailbox and get it out of the mailbox. Okay? She got hers today. She got hers today. She got hers today. He stopped loving her today. You was notified today and today, yesterday and today. Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. What do I think about David Icke's reptilian theory? I think he went a little overboard with it. But it has some merit in history. I mean, they're called blue bloods for a reason, right? They're called blue bloods for a reason. Okay. And my understanding from a purely medical situation is that they have high concentration of reptilian DNA in their blood, unlike you and me. And this is why they all intermarry with each other. Okay, because they have this high content of reptilian DNA in their blood. And they believe and they really do believe this, by the way, I'm not making this up. They believe that because they have high concentrations of reptilian DNA in their blood, that they have a right to lord over you. Well, I'll tell you what I believe. I believe they can take that crap and shove it up their ass.
Yeah, right up their
Ain't
ass.
nobody lording over me.
No,
I am a free man. I am a free man, and I will die a free man. Nobody is going to make me bend my knee. Hell, I won't even bend the knee to a god unless I know it really is a god. And that's a fact, Jack. I don't bend the knee to no motherfucker. Okay, so if they want me, they can have me. I mean, I'm sure I'm still mortal as far as I know, and I'll probably die, but I ain't dying on my knees. Fuck you. I won't die on my knees. No, I will not. That's just the way it is. Sucks to be them. But yeah, they believe that because they have high concentrations of reptilian DNA in their blood, that gives them a natural right, a sovereign right even, to lord over you and me. Well, I'm sorry. Just because your blood's different from mine don't mean shit to me. That means nothing to me. Okay, so take your fucking opinion, shove it up right up your fucking ass.
Yeah, we got rid of that shit in the United States. We left all that shit behind.
Yeah, we left all that shit behind. That's right. See, that divine right of rule, that shit's over there in Europe, and it still is in Europe as far as I know. It ain't talked about much.
It can stay in Europe for all I care. I could give
and
a
it can
fuck
stay
less.
in Europe. Damn right. It can stay in Europe. That's right. Because we don't need it over here. We are a free people. See, this is why when Obama went over all these countries and started bowing to all these foreign leaders, we became very upset at that because we're a free people. We don't bow to nobody, okay? And so when Obama went around and started bowing to all these world leaders, man, it pissed everybody in America off, even Democrats, because we don't bow to nothing. We're Americans. We don't bow to shit. We're a free people, okay? And when Obama went over and did that shit, he did it without our blessing, okay? Period. End of story. We don't bow to no one. They want to take my life, fine, but they ain't going to get me on my knees. No fucking way. No fucking way. Not going to happen. Not going to happen, man. But yeah, that's what these fuckers. Now, do I think that the Queen of England is in a basement transforming into a reptile? No, and I'll tell you why. The reason why is because I was an orderly for 14 years and an EMT for 5. And I can tell you from a medical perspective that a reptilian skeleture and musculature is different from a human's, and the bodily organs are different, and the chemical makeup of a reptile is different from a human. And so in order to make a transformation like that, it would require way too much.
It's not like a transgender where they snip the penis off and make into a hole.
Yeah.
You're talking about a gigantic transformation that is beyond the ability.
Way beyond normal physical abilities to happen. Okay. Because the insides, your skeleture has to change. Your organs would have to change. The chemical makeup inside your body has to change. So no, I don't believe that the Queen of England is in her basement transforming into a lizard. However, do I believe that these people are inherently evil? Yes. Do I believe these people, when they say they have reptilian DNA in their blood? Yes. That's why they're called blue bloods, because they have reptilian DNA in their blood. Okay. But do I believe they're transforming into a lizard? No. It would require more than actual science and medicine allows to happen. Now, having said that, could they maybe have their eyes change or something? Or maybe their skin color could change or something? Yes, because we see that. We see that in chameleons. We see that in salamanders. We see that in some types of fish. Okay, so things like that could occur. I'll give you that much. But as far as a total transformation from a human into a lizard, no, there's no physical way. There's way too much that would have to be changed in order for that to occur, and it's just not going to happen. Okay? But Ike is correct in the fact that these people are extremely dangerous, and we need to keep an eye on their ass at all times. That much is very true. But I don't see them making a total transformation like that from a medical.
What's going on, Solar? Good to see you.
Hey,
I got a
Vaughn.
nice hat.
Your
man.
head
It's a
does
good-
not fit. Your head does not
It's
fit.
a good looking hat, man.
But it doesn't fit correctly.
No, but he's wearing it like a shots. He's wearing like he's urban.
You're
Yeah, but
supposed
it doesn't
to
fit
trying to do
correctly.
this, Vaughn. Well, Vaughn, if I do this, what's that? And then how?
It's not fitting right or something.
Vaughn, this
Why?
is a newer style hat. These are 50.
That's just the way it is. That's the
Oh, it's a
style.
tight.
man.
Oh, it's a different type. Okay, so it's not a baseball. It's not a normal baseball.
No, it's a
Oh, okay.
what do they
What
call
are
them?
they called? 48s or something? Hang on.
They call 48s. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the
Vaughn,
significance?
They cost a lot of money, but they last forever. I mean,
Okay, well, what's the significance of it?
I have one of that in Spider-Man.
I guess you could call it like a styling type of thing. Hang on a minute here. Let me stop my camera. Let me. It's like a styling thing, maybe, Vaughn. Okay, here we go. Check this out. This is a really expensive hat from Harley Davidson, and see that label? That's a 59, whatever the brand.
Right.
Okay, these hats. Now this has a solid back, but this, if you look up in here, they're made in USA. These are very expensive.
Right.
Very. Now I have a real nice Nike set like this. I'm looking for them. Where the hell are they? Did a troll come in here and steal my damn hats?
Maybe.
What the hell, man? It's my black one's really cool, but I like the way red looks on me sometimes. It's red and black are some of my favorite colors. So are gold and black. You like gold and black and shit too, you know, Vaughn.
Yeah.
I mean, red and black's your deal. So
Red and black is my deal.
Yeah. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Do you have one of these, Vaughn? Like, here is one from the Philadelphia Phillies. It's from years ago. Check this out. Now, look at all the dust on them. I'm kind of embarrassed, but, you know, this is from 15, 16 years ago. It's got that 59 label on it. I got this at a Phillies game. My gosh, back in the early 2000s. Look at the quality. Oh, here we go. It was at the World Series.
Right.
2009, Vaughn. So that tells you it's 11 years old. It's dusty because I haven't worn it much, but there we go. Yeah. It's got the same shape.
It doesn't.
My Superman hat is that style.
Yeah, but Vaughn, you know what? They look really cool like that. Boy, it needs.
You look like Fred Durst with that hat.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I do look Fred Durst. Vaughn, no offense, but you're a little out of style, I think. So am I.
I'm a fucking dinosaur, so fuck you. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
You look like a fucking dinosaur.
I am a fucking Gandalf the Grey, man.
You're the one that said, Vaughn, you're the one that said you were a fucking dinosaur.
I'm free. I'm free. Are you free, Mr. Granger? I'm free.
Vaughn, but anyways, and I tore the stickers off, which really reduces the value, but here's my 59.5 Nike hat,
why did you take the 45 and
that's a nice hat.
Off? Well, I did not know that this mattered. I thought it was like a sticker and it, whatever. But it says it right inside it. But I mean, you can take a look. It's got a real nice quality to it. That's killer. That's better.
Yeah, just get some hat cleaner. I have
cool.
No sweat.
The guys take it, they bend the brim up like this, Vaughn, and then they turn it sideways. Okay.
It's just I got my hat.
Right, Johan.
Right. Yeah.
And Vaughn, I'm not trying to pick on you by any means.
I know.
I'm not familiar with the styles. I was just told to buy a handful of these. When I got the price, I was dumped in my pants. I'm like, $200 for 4 hats? Oh yeah, didn't it a great deal? I'm like, I guess I thought it'd be like $25. For
those fuckers go up in price.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Well, I don't know. Hey, Becco, what's up, man?
You bunch of bastards. But, Vaughn, just real quick, I want to show you something here, bud. This is a hat, okay? This is your standard hat from like years ago. I mean, look at it, right? When you had the open end up, which kept you nice and cool, right?
Yes.
I mean, compare that to this, man. I mean, this thing is devastating quality. I mean, I can't explain it to you. It's very nice material, quality, whatever. I prefer the black, but some people say the red. Maybe I better keep.
I like the black, man.
I do too.
The red one makes you look like Fred Durst.
I don't want to look like that.
Yeah, even Beckel said Fred Durst.
Did he say that? Oh gosh, Fred Durst. Is like I don't know.
I know Fred Durst.
Consider him.
Don't want to know him, but oh well.
Vaughn, I never considered that guy a quality musician.
Oh, I can't recall who it was anyway. So
I've been a professional musician at times.
Yeah.
I'm not a Fred Durst fan.
Well, I've run lighting, sound. I was a roadie.
Yeah, you're an engineer.
Managed a band.
Absolutely. That's a hard
And I
job.
just, I don't know Fred Durst. I mean, I'm sure if I seen him, I would know who he is. I'm not that good with names.
He was
I
in
guess
Run
if I seen his
DMC,
face, I would recognize him.
What
But
was the name of the band? Very famous. They made hundreds of millions. What's the name
Limp
of that
Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know. That's
band?
I don't know that much about the punk bands. Sorry, I don't know that much about them.
Uh,
Now, if it was a rock and roll band,
a
I
white
might.
rap band, Von, which is worse. Okay.
What?
A white rap band, which is worse.
Oh, white rap.
It was a cross between like Wigger and like a rock and roll.
Oh,
White people should not rap. They look stupid doing it. Black
they
people
look stupid
way
doing
better.
it. I agree.
Black
Eminem should not have that. That was a bad choice on him. But it made him famous.
I
So
agree, because he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
yeah, he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So yeah, it was
But
that was a good choice for him.
By the Illuminati, and he exposed it.
You bet your sweet ass he's funded by the Illuminati. There is no doubt he's funded by the Illuminati.
Yeah, one of them.
There is no doubt.
Then they tried to kill him and shit. And rape him.
Go out here and talk shit about everybody. Yeah, okay.
How
How much you gonna pay me? Millions of dollars? Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Vaughn, would you fight Suge Knight for $1 million?
Would I fight Suge Knight for $1 million? No.
Yeah.
No, I would not.
Because you'd never come out of it alive.
No, it's not that. It's the idea that I wouldn't do it. I just I would not do that.
Fucking guy, 6'6", 400 pounds of solid muscle.
I don't care what he is. Everybody has a weakness.
Bullshit.
But it's not that. It's the idea that I wouldn't do it on principle. I would not
Vaughn,
do that.
if he would grab a hold of you, you'd be done. I'm telling you.
Well, trust me. Hold on. Being a small guy from birth, literally from birth,
Yeah.
I can assure you that we have ways of evening the odds up. All right.
Okay, explain to me what you would do then.
Fuck you. I'm not going to explain shit. I'm not going to explain a damn thing. However, here's Josh's DR1 in the air, and hopefully I'll get my plane in the air pretty soon as well. But there's Josh, because somebody said, I want to see one in the air. Okay, now it's in the air. That's Josh's DR1. It's not mine. It's Josh's DR1.
I'm not being mean to change the subject, but I couldn't even fight Suge Knight.
Well, it's not the idea of.
I'd throw one knockout punch, and that would be all I'd try.
Well, that's the thing. You don't let him hit you, fool. I mean, that's the whole point.
Well,
is to stay the fuck away.
He was knocked out right in the middle of Sunset Boulevard when he was drunk one night, and it was on film and shit. And the guy got him. That guy ended. I forget his name. I think it was Lamar or something. He ended up dead on the streets of LA about 2 months later. A random shooting. They never investigated.
Well, you're not supposed to be out in the streets.
He was walking home from fucking work, Bond. I mean, some people can't drive. Not everybody's given a car like their grand.
Right. Well, anyway, the point is that somebody wanted to see one of these planes flying. I thought I played that video numerous times, but apparently not everybody's seen it. All right. This is Josh's DR1. This is not mine because he's got the wrong wheels on it. And but it's in the air. It's flying. And I hope to get my SE5, my DR1, and my Fault C1 in the air pretty soon. I have to redo the size of my stuff because I overcalculated. Once again, I am not good at math. I suck at math. So I miscalculated by a hair, and so I have to resize all the parts, but it's okay.
Let's see your maiden voyage, Jen, because that looks pretty cool. Go ahead.
And so I have to resize the parts for my aircraft, but as soon as I do that, I'll be in the air, and everything will be fine.
Okay, is Josh a partner in this endeavor with you, or
Josh is one of the people of Flight Test. And,
he owns a company. Well, he's at Flight Test. That's the place I sent you to. Okay.
Yeah, he's with Flight Test, right?
Cool. No one out there fuck with that guy, please, because I was studying his company for a little while. He's a very nice guy. Doesn't deserve it. Let's see his flight test, by the way. I've already seen it, but go ahead. It's very cool.
Well, the point is that I'm not going to give out too much information. So
I'm begging people not to fuck with him because that would be bullshit. He's a nice guy.
They don't. Do you think trolls give a fuck? Trolls don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't give a damn.
Well,
don't give a damn.
They will. This guy flies. Not only does he fly these smaller things, he flies the bigger ones too. He has an Apple cannon. He has the B-17. He's got a lot of big stuff. Very respectable guy. He's hundreds of thousands, maybe 1 million views on some of his videos, just one video. He has 2 million subs. So, you're going to have an army after yourself if you play games with him. So leave him alone. He also did some really cool Star Wars flights.
Yes, he did.
Very smart guy. And the way he does this stuff with foam is absolutely stunning. He's incredible.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yes.
I'm just saying, people don't mess with this guy. Please don't. He doesn't deserve it.
Dan.
Yeah.
They probably already know who he is. They probably have already been to flight tests. They probably already know everyone.
Well, somebody's already called my work and caused trouble for me yesterday. So.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Bastards.
there you go.
Didn't work, by the way.
Doesn't matter. You think they're going to stop? No, they're not going to stop.
This is the federal government. They will.
They don't give a fuck. Holy shit, dude!
They
Listen
will.
to me, dude. They have called the fucking CIA out to my goddamn house, and it took the goddamn district attorney to keep it from happening. Don't tell me they won't call the fucking government. They call the government all the time.
Is in my building, so
they call the government all the time. Don't tell me. I know. I talked to an FBI agent in my fucking backyard. Don't tell me they don't.
Vaughn, calm down. What I'm trying to tell you is that you're not doing anything illegal. You have nothing to worry about. Now,
it doesn't matter.
It's
the aggravation of it. It's the aggravation of it.
I know, but someone like me is working, and it is aggravating. But they're not going to get through to anyone. I mean, it's.
Well, keep believing you're invincible. Go ahead.
I don't.
You're not.
Vaughn, please.
But you're not.
Don't acknowledge. No, that's all. Don't acknowledge.
When they can influence an entire fucking county again and turn an entire county of lawyers, judges, and police officers against me, they can do pretty much whatever the fuck they want, bro. Sorry.
Well, that's when I start filing lawsuits, but not personally.
You're not filing no fucking lawsuits because as soon as you mention the internet, the lawyer's going to do this shit. Bang. Hang up on your ass. I know that from personal experience too.
Okay, I know, but it's a little differently handled with what I do because there's something you don't know about what I do.
Well, whatever. Like
they would have to be insane to fucking fuck with where I work.
All right. Well, okay. Like I said, believe whatever you want. It's not my, not my deal.
Well,
what you want.
No offense, but I work. You haven't worked in like a long time, so you don't kind of know.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's inconsequential.
What, 25, 30 years, right?
That's inconsequential. That is inconsequential.
No, it's
it
not.
doesn't matter how long I've worked or whether I worked or if I've ever worked. That has nothing to do with it. What the point is that they were able to influence an entire county of people, mostly contrived of lawyers.
Government worker is a federal offense.
Well, congratulations. Like I said, they've contacted the NSA, CIA, FBI, Interpol, Scotland Yard. They've even contacted the fucking Mossad, bro. They don't give a fuck.
Ask questions about 3-4 days later if you sat in that cell, because guess what? Habeas corpus is thrown out the fucking window, buddy. You know that, right?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I think I'm getting taken into this a little bit too far. I'm trying to explain to you that you have rights, and Vaughn, I don't think you exercise them properly.
Oh well. If I have rights, then why the fuck aren't my kids home? Why the fuck ain't I in charge of my mother's affairs if I got fucking rights? When are you going to wake up and learn that this isn't America no more? We haven't been America since 1913, bro.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the United States of America,
and to the republic
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty
and justice for all. There you go. Now we're back in America, baby.
No, we're not. America died in 1913. That is a fact. It's not my opinion. 1913 was the end of America. It was the formation of the Federal Reserve and IRS. And with that, that was the end of the United States. It was gone. Yes, good shot. Good shot.
Got that fucker.
Yes. And it's a bloodsucker, too, looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyways, yeah, we became a corporation after 1913. Okay, what do you got? Oh, green tea. Good.
And I mixed it with apple cider vinegar.
Ah, excellent.
So it's got a, oof, yeah.
It'll clean out your nostrils at least.
Yeah, oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, chug that shit, bro. You're doing good. You're doing good, man. You're doing good. Like I said, man, my friend on Facebook,
Ooh.
he lost an incredible amount of weight drinking that apple cider vinegar.
What that does, Vaughn, is that gets your
How's my jacket look tonight?
yeah,
That's
you
good, man.
lost weight.
This is a new jacket. I got a new jacket
Definitely
tonight.
lost weight. You look pretty good. It jumpstarts your thyroid gland, Vaughn. That's what's wrong with you, probably too, Vaughn. It might clear up. The doctor won't tell you this, Vaughn. It's possible that apple cider vinegar may clear up your leg.
I don't know.
You got to try it.
That looks good, John. Yeah, it does. It looks good. Okay, now explain to me though why Jewish people won't wear a tie. Why don't they ever wear a tie? What's up with that?
Because they're very small.
It was never really culturally
Appropriate.
part of the it was not really part of the culture.
Oh.
Ties.
I just always wondered.
That's a good. You know what? That's a good question.
It is a good question. It's a damn
You know
good
what?
question. I have never.
Some rabbis
ever,
will wear. Some rabbis will wear ties, but for the most part, Jewish people, Jewish men, never wear ties.
I have never. Okay, I have never seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Jewish person, rabbi or otherwise, ever wear a tie. Never.
Look at this.
Now,
Nick James says not looking good at all. Thank you for that.
Thanks,
and
Nick.
Krista
Yeah,
says looking fancy.
Yeah. So there you go. Both extremes. Yeah.
Type back looking like shit sometimes and is being done on purpose. You know,
I don't know.
It's a good brand jacket.
Yeah, Vaughn,
got,
I really think that you've got to get this thing out of your mind that the clothing.
Ralph Lauren.
Senator Rand Paul. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
I'm serious, Vaughn. You're taking this too seriously. You're not even.
No, listen at this. Listen at this fucking shit. Listen at this. Dr. Rand Paul recognizes 2 Louisville Metro police officers in Louisville. But his fucking secretary on the phone told me, oh, we don't handle shit in Kentucky. We just handle shit in D.C. And yet here he is, recognizing 2 Louisville Metro police officers in Louisville. But he can't.
What do you mean? He's the senator. You represent your state.
Clay County CPS. He can't do that. Bullshit. That's a lie. They lied to me. They lied to me on that goddamn phone. Oh, we don't handle stuff in Kentucky. We handle stuff in D.C. There he is, standing right there in fucking Louisville, Kentucky, with 2 police officers. What a fucking lie, man! They lied to me on the goddamn phone. See, this is what I hate. So these motherfuckers lying to me. I hate that shit. Let me see if is this an actual article that I can.
Oh man,
is this an actual?
They're fucking cocksuckers, Vaughn. They're fucking cocksuckers.
I guess I gotta copy and paste and put it in a browser or some shit.
How do I look now with the hat? The hat makes me look like a Jew.
The hat makes you look like a normal Jew walking down the streets of New York. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Maybe I get cracked over the head or something when I'm walking home.
Or maybe somebody will help you out and give you a bunch of money too. I mean,
Yeah, you look like a good yid. Here's $500,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go, man. That's right.
is that what they do? I mean, they don't, but they could theoretically.
They could.
A lot of most of the time, most Jews help out other Jews. Yeah.
Yes, they do. That's right.
Vaughn, I want to say something here. I wasn't trying to aggravate you, but
Here
you know, there's so much going on. There's so much craziness going on that I get what you're saying. You have me really thinking now. I mean, holy fuck, how big is the conspiracy? How big is it? It's endless. That's how big it is.
Oh, script safe.
People mail you fucking money, and I mean, holy shit, man. I mean,
yeah.
I just can't wait till the prosecutor.
Why can I not fucking?
Then I have nothing to worry about. I control it. I know where it goes. The account number.
All right, where's Rand Paul's article?
It used to be out of the.
All right, Vaughn. Here's your tie.
There you go.
Your fakakta tie.
And Vaughn wore that to court, I believe, right, Vaughn?
I wore something similar before.
Did you wear that when you married Andrea? You had a tan.
I wore something so
That is
good.
cool looking, isn't it, guys? Maybe a red shirt would look good with this.
Dude, I have I have, dude. I got
I have no idea how to tie a tie.
John would know what I'm talking about. John, I've got Armani suits, Armani 3-piece suits in there, brother.
Okay. Do you?
Yes, I do.
You're a big mocker, man. Armani's 3-piece suits.
I have 3-piece Armani suits in that closet right there. I sure do.
I'm going to call you Big Boy Vaughn from now on.
Now, am I ever going to wear them out in public? Fuck no, because they're too damn expensive. But I've got them in that closet right there. And you won't believe how I got them, John. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I found them at grab bag places. You know, places where you go to look for used clothing.
Yeah.
I got them out of grab bag places, man.
Well, the jacket I have on now is just it's a $250 jacket. I mean Armani, man. I don't even wear Armani.
Yeah. Oh, you can't afford it. Armani suits are
I mean, why would I want to walk around with an Armani suit?
Yeah. That would get you mugged. That would.
What was it? Brioni and Armani with a mob for that shit. Cuomo, okay, not the dickhead on CNN, the governor. Their father was Governor Cuomo, and everybody said
he was in deep with the Sharks, man. He was in deep with them.
When you dressed like Cuomo, you were spending money, right, Vaughn? Do you remember that when they talk about the way Cuomo was dressing? I'm talking about the 80s, the 70s maybe, Vaughn? He was around, Governor Cuomo. Now his son's a governor. He was.
There it is. I found
it out. What an embarrassment they've been. The entire family should be kicked the fuck out of there. They're creeps. There's a video of Cuomo Jr. from CNN going nuts on YouTube, and CNN don't do anything about it. I think they just slapped him on the wrist and said, "Hey, sorry, he was terrible for a black woman."
Look at it. 2 LMPD officers recognized by Senator Paul for actions during arrest as shooting suspect, and there he is standing right there with the motherfuckers. And what did his secretary tell me? Oh, we don't get involved in Kentucky related affairs. We handle federal stuff and DC stuff. We don't get involved in Kentucky affairs. His own secretary told me that over the phone. I'm saying, hey, CPS is out of control here in Clay County. We need some help down here. I need some help down here. Come down here and help out. And there he is. He can go to Louisville and help Louisville, but I guess Clay County and Manchester is too small of a city to be worthy of his eminence's time, especially when it pertains to 3 little innocent children. So apparently that's right. Isn't that right, Paul's office? I mean, isn't that what you told me? Oh yeah. We don't get involved in Kentucky affairs. You gotta go. You gotta contact the governor. That's what Rand Paul's office told me over the phone, folks. But
Vaughn, the best bet for you is Vaughn. You win the lottery. You move. You get out of Kentucky. You take your kids back. You move somewhere. No one knows where you are.
Exactly.
And then Baruch Hashem. Wink, wink. You use some of that money to, sort of do like Mario Cuomo used to do with some other people, if you know what I mean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
It actually crossed my mind the other day.
And you just live a peaceful life, and you live like Mario Cuomo, and you make the Hudson River nice and fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, Hong Kong.
Wink, wink, nod, nod. Right. But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, Mr. Von Helden. Rand Paul doesn't get involved in Kentucky affairs. No. We handle federal cases. We handle DC cases. That you need to contact the governor's office, Mr. Von Helden.
Well, the governor would probably make more sense than the senator. But of course,
Rand Paul could stop.
The senator always gets involved.
Rand Paul could stop this CPS shit tomorrow. He could stop it tomorrow. And the funny thing about it is he could pass a bill on the House floor that even the Democrats would get along with. Because all the bill has to say is that it forces CPS to abide by the law and only remove children if they're in real physical danger. Okay, that's taking children. Now you look pretty spiffy there, buddy. And it's now that I like now that hat.
I shaped it a little bit because it was out of shape a little.
It looks a lot better now. You look a lot more debonair. You look a lot more debonair that way. But anyways, yeah, man. I mean, there it is. I mean, we don't get involved in Kentucky affairs. Well, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, you lied to me. But what else is new? What else is fucking new?
A politician's office lied to you, Vaughn. What can you do?
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, point
There's
taken, but
not much you
still.
can do there, Vaughn. You know, Vaughn, they've
Point
been lying to
taken,
you
but
for a long
still,
time,
man.
buddy.
Yeah. Well, guess who isn't getting my vote this year? Just saying.
Rand Paul, fuck him.
Guess
Vaughn,
who isn't getting my vote? What a load of shit, man. But he can say he can stop it. He can force CPS to abide by the law. He don't want to do it. He don't want to get. I'm not going
CPS
to get
has
involved.
gotten out of control. I heard some weird shit about them over the past week.
Yeah, man.
I can't repeat it. They're single-handedly going after certain people, and those certain people may have just voted for somebody. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, yeah.
Just like I don't have a tax return, okay?
Right.
They were going after and auditing people that pay their tax. They've never had a tax problem in their fucking life.
Right.
I still have not gotten a tax return. They owe me $5,000 from last year. I got to get an attorney.
Well, it might be because of the government work you're doing too, you know?
Well, I'm trying to jumpstart them over that. They don't seem to give a fuck. I got somebody working on it that knows their shit about this tax stuff, and hopefully I don't charge me more than $2,000 or $3,000.
Vaughn, have you ever considered following left-hand path? Are you fucking high? There's no way I would cavort with demons and evil spirits. I will remind you, demons and evil spirits killed my 2 boys from my first marriage. Dead.
Yeah.
They both died at birth. One died an hour and 15 minutes before birth, and the other one died an hour and 15 minutes after birth. Do you think that's a coincidence? No, fuck no.
Vaughn, do you think that made you an angry guy? Be honest, because sometimes you're angry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
At least you're honest.
I lost my 2 boys. Fuck yeah, it's going to make me angry. Why wouldn't it make me angry?
Sure. Wow, Vaughn, I'm watching it. Oh my God, man. Look at this. Oh my God. I'm watching them do the Millennium Falcon freaking flight test. Oh my God. I got to send this to you in private, dude.
I've already seen it. I've seen every flight test video they've ever
It's in
done.
the snow. It really looks amazing.
Yes. Well, they're on.
I'm buying one of these right now.
They were on Planet Hoth. You know, they were acting.
Oh my
like
gosh,
they were
you
on
have
Planet
$90 off right now, Vaughn. Hang on here.
Hoth. Yeah.
Fuck, that's nothing.
Hashem is the Jewish God. Notice that the Jewish God is not called Jehovah or Yahweh or any of that shit.
Vaughn,
it's called Hashem.
What's wrong here, man? This thing is showing me fucking food orders when I click on it.
Food
for
orders.
flight test.
Oh, you're going to order from White Castle? Okay, cool.
No, I'm on flight test, dude. I want that Millennium Falcon right now.
You're not going to get the Millennium Falcon. It's not the Millennium Falcon, dude. It is just a test bed. It's not.
Vaughn,
I don't think it's been made into a kit.
No, you can buy the sumbitch. Look at this. I'm sending it to you right now in the private thing here. Take a look.
I was just at the flight store and I don't remember seeing it, but
okay. They don't think they sell these at freaking toy stores, dude. Look at this.
Yeah.
Take a look, guys. Yep.
I've already seen all the flight test videos, dude. You're not showing me anything.
In the private chat, bro.
Krista wants to know, did we watch the SpaceX launch?
No, ma'am. I did not.
I was there.
You was there?
Yes.
Vaughn, have you tried your local government officials? Pagan Princess, my local government officials don't give a flying fuck. The Kentucky State Police could arrest James Arnold Frost right fucking now. But you know what? They don't want to. They are not, and they're not going to. Okay,
how do you spell that? Okay, James Arnold Frost. I want to see what the hell this guy's talking about. It sounds like a nut.
Just go to his Facebook page.
Stole all your money, and then he's bitching about you. I mean,
go to his Facebook page, James Arnold Frost, and you'll find that he's talking with Secular Opinion and all the trolls on YouTube.
Do you have to put in Arnold?
Not necessarily. You can try James Frost.
Okay, hang on. Okay, I might need to put the state he lives in.
Kentucky.
Okay. Wow, there's a ton of those around here, for Christ's sake. Shit, this is going to take a minute.
There's a lot of James Frosts in your area?
Oh my God, there's one in Scranton, Pennsylvania. That's where Rev lives.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Vaughn, the name Frost is very famous in this county, in this state. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's I think that is a German name, by the way.
Well,
Frost.
now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The trolls on YouTube said that Robert Frost never had no kids. So how the fuck is all these Frosts running around?
Well, hang on a minute, Vaughn. I just had to clean something up. Hang on a minute. We're going to find out because you look at this kind of thing at time to time, but I've never looked up at James Frost. Now, let's find. Do you have a city?
Yeah, what, for James Frost? Yeah,
Yeah.
Manchester, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Krista wants to know how far from Scranton you are.
Like 2 hours. It's showing Manchester, Pennsylvania, for God's sakes. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Is Manchester a county? Vaughn, I need the actual.
Manchester is a city. The county is Clay County.
County, Vaughn, because
The county is Clay County.
Hold on.
The county is Clay County.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got Manchester, Kentucky. Krista, I can. Here's a Jim Frost. That's in Manchester, Kentucky. Oh, I see the guy. My gosh, he's got. It says Police Lives Matter at the top, 2014.
Well, you'll find in his friends list, he's got Larry Frost there, and you know who Larry Frost is.
Well, here's the whole thing, Vaughn. I can't. He has it privatized. I can't see nothing.
Yeah.
I can only see 2014 and back to 2012. That's it. It's only 2 posts. And let me see. It says, see y'all friends. Oh, big fat Larry. Hang on. There's Larry Frost. So obviously, boy, Larry Frost is trying to look mean. He has his eyebrows queued up in the corners. Mm-hmm. It looks like his beard's growing to his back. Now, he's got a lot of stuff posted 6 days ago. And hang on here. Wow, look at that. That's terrible.
Vaughn, have you ever played in a band? I've played in several bands. I've been in several bands, and I even managed a band.
Really?
I've also done lighting. I've done sound. I was a roadie. I've done everything musical-wise you could ever think of, and more besides. What?
I didn't know that you played in the bands. I knew you managed them and stuff.
Well, I sung. I did background vocals.
Oh, that's good.
Like that. Background vocals and lighting and sound and shit like that. Brody. But no, I don't play any musical instruments. I did learn. I played the flute in school, which was kind of nice because of Jethro Tull and shit like that.
It looks like Larry Frost is posting chicks with dicks. I don't know what the hell.
So somebody's spamming his Facebook page?
Yeah, because I've heard them make fun of him big time. So he's not winning any friends with these here trolls.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It was the trolls. It was the trolls that wanted Larry Frost to take Mom's SSI away from me. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that guy did take your. That was awful. That was awful. Okay, Vaughn, he's only a year or two older than you then, right? 65, 60. Okay, 60. You're born in what, 64?
I was born in 63.
Okay, it says here he was born in 65. He is getting old himself. He doesn't look good. He looks very fucking worn out and evil. Are you sure he doesn't drink moonshine?
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. Yeah, I've seen that video. I watch all the flight test videos, so I've seen that.
Oh, man, I tell you, yeah, they must have warned him on who to keep away. I can't see nothing on it. So.
Yeah, probably did.
I have no mutual friends, so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A female just told me that you're in a mean mood tonight, Vaughn. I agree with her, but you're under some stress. I understand. I told her that you're going through some shit. Well, everybody knows you're going through some shit.
Everybody should know by now I'm going through a lot of
My
shit.
God.
By
Come
now.
on, everybody. Vaughn, you're either gonna, sit here and, but Vaughn, it's kind of getting old. You need to figure shit out. You're supposed to be a genius, the 195 IQ. Why can't you figure out the law? And I'm not talking about real estate law, Vaughn. Real estate law is nothing compared to court law. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So when are you going to sit down and hit the books?
I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
You need
I'll
to
tell you
start
one thing.
now.
I'm very upset. I'm very upset at Rand Paul's office right about now.
Well, Vaughn, he sold out 2 years ago. We all know it. He's trying to save face. He's not going to.
I am very upset because he
Everybody
could stop
knows.
he could stop all this CPS shit tomorrow. One fucking phone call from Rand Paul to this fucking county, and all this CPS shit goes away tomorrow, and my kids would be out in that fucking driveway, guaranteed. But Rand Paul is too fucking busy for a photo op instead of helping 3 little kids get reunited with their father.
You know what the problem is, Vaughn, is that
I'm not famous.
you're actually
one of those.
Well, no. Here's part.
No, that's it. I'm not rich. I'm not famous.
Well, if you were rich, you wouldn't have this
do you
problem.
think this shit would happen? No, dude, seriously. If I was rich and famous, do you think this shit would happen? Fuck no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. This wouldn't happen. If I was rich and famous, this shit would not be happening. It's happening because I'm poor and because I'm a fucking nobody. And that's all. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is, man.
I think you have a huge lawsuit that you could work on.
Yeah, the problem is getting an attorney. I ain't got $4,000 for an attorney, bro.
Vaughn, bro, listen.
Gotta have $4,000 for an attorney, bud. Look it up if you doubt me. $4,000.
If you can get the right kid that just took the bar that needs a pro bono case, man, I mean, this can make him famous just because how famous you are.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Everybody talked about that pro bono shit, and I looked it up, and you know what? There is no such thing these days. Now, there used to be years ago, but today there is no pro bono. There is no.
It's called something else.
Well, maybe.
Lawyers are out there.
There's nothing under pro bono. Because why? Now, here's why. I understand why. Because if you take a pro bono case and you lose, you don't get shit. You don't get no money. You don't get nothing. Okay, so that's why there's no such thing as pro bono anymore. Because if you take a pro bono case and then you lose, you don't get nothing, and that's why they don't do it. They don't. The lawyers don't do it no more. Trust me, they don't.
I understand. You're in a very tough place, Vaughn.
I'm in a very tough place. Yeah, exactly.
Best bet, and I know this sounds crazy to people out there that don't believe in this. Listen to your gods. They're guiding you. The gods are going to guide you. You will ultimately win. It's just going to take some time.
It takes time, and I'm
freaking taller by the time it gets settled. And I'm not trying to laugh. It's awful. I can't imagine being away from your kids. These people don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. We know they don't give a shit. When my kids testified in court under oath that they wanted to go home, they were completely ignored, not only by the judge, but they were also ignored by the prosecuting attorney that was supposedly representing them.
How old's this judge, Vaughn? How old's the judge?
I don't know. I can look it up. Yes. I can look it up real quick. Hang on a minute.
Would you say he's over 50, 60?
Hold on, I'll tell you. I'll tell you in 2 minutes.
Because he may be retiring off your ass. Because I was thinking about what you said last night. Maybe you're right. Maybe he is on the fucking take.
Let's see here. Let's see if we can get his.
I'm technically, I think. Oh, there we go. Hey, Krista.
I'm trying to get. Oh, come on. We got to have docs for this guy, surely.
My friend is down in Antarctica again. Isn't that something? does a show, but it comes on. Boy, Larry Frost, holy fuck, is he mean looking? His kids look mean too. I'm looking. I guess they're his kids. It says Toledo, Ohio, and Oneida, Kentucky. That's different spots, right?
Damn! I still can't get this guy's info. What the fuck?
Well, just Vaughn, estimate. Is he older than you, younger than you?
Obviously he's got to be older than me. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
Well,
given.
He's an old grumpy judge that probably wants to get the fuck out of there. I'm just going to take a guess.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Or maybe he's just getting shit tons of money for keeping people's kids for a year at a time. Maybe that's
well, there has been accusations of kickbacks. There has been accusations of a lot of stuff, you know.
I still can't find the age of this dude, man. What the fuck, man? This is worse than goddamn. This is worse than fucking goddamn trying to find that information on ISIS. What the fuck?
Vaughn,
Holy
I got
shit.
a private message from a beautiful female that watches your show, and I'm going to say this. Here's what she said. She gave me the permission. She said, "I wonder what happened to Vaughn today." She said that has him in this mood. Something is up. He's not in a good mood. Vaughn, what's going on today? Come on, tell us.
What's going on today?
You're in an exceptionally bad mood, man. Come on.
My friend is being forced to either take the jab or lose her job.
Oh, your government girlfriend in Asia.
Well, she's not a girlfriend. She's a friend. She just happens to be female.
But that has you really upset?
Well, of course it does.
Because
This is somebody I've been friends with. This is someone that I've been friends with for years and years and years.
Oh. Well, she hasn't taken the jab yet, right? So
No. Oh, she's not going to. But see, now she has to give up her job. And see, that's not right. She shouldn't have to give up her job. But
yeah, I agree. I just told her exactly what you said. I think she's listening. Should be. She's a very beautiful woman. I like her.
good.
It's a shame she's married, but all the good ones are, right?
Yes.
Seems like all the good ones seem to be taken lately. You know,
That's true. That's true.
I dated a married woman last Friday night. That's all I'm going to say. For about 7 hours, and then it was over with. We broke up. That's a great way to put it, I guess.
That is a good way of putting it.
Yeah, she invited me over and told me exactly what was going to happen. I understood it. I was, the husband said it was fine, and I took care of business for a long, good hour.
Right.
And I was tired, and I said, I worked a 10-hour shift. I'm going to fuck home. Bye. I said, if I was going to sleep here, I brought my own fucking pillow. She just looked at me as I was walking out the door, Vaughn. And all you heard was outside was this.
Right.
Then a break for about, 20 seconds to get some water. It was that kind of night, buddy.
Yeah, I imagine.
I was hardcore.
Oh, well, anyway,
I'm in
I
pretty
can't
good-
find out.
I'm in
I
good
can't
shape
find out
right
how
now.
old- I don't give a
260
damn how
pound
old he is
boy's in good
anyway. I
shape.
really don't care. Anyway, flashback. Hillary Clinton
Yeah.
was first to promote bogus Russian Alpha Bank story, and today her campaign lawyer got indicted.
Okay, which lawyer? Because she has 50 of them.
I know she's got like 50 of the.
Because
fuckers.
some of those damn lawyers she's got are crooked as hell, and I think they're just waiting to
they're
arrest
just
the right one and to indict
they're
her
just getting
ass
caught
again.
doing shit. Yeah, they're
Well,
just.
what
getting
happened to
caught.
the indictment that she was facing, Hillary? I mean, she was facing Secure Team 10 has a new video out. Only the frenzy.
I told you that nothing would happen to Hillary, and I was proven right again. I should have made an "I was right" video about that.
She has a blanket fucking
She has a $1 trillion war chest, dude. Nobody's gonna fuck with her. Nobody.
She has a blanket, literally She has a blanket. What do you call it? And they said to Trump, you couldn't get one of these. She literally has a blanket thing where she can't be indicted ever. It's never been done before. She can't be arrested for anything. She can't even be arrested for drunk driving. Apparently, she's got a blanket.
Well, nobody in DC.
Some kind of pass. It's never been issued, and they said because of what she did with Benghazi, for God's sakes, all these lives she saved, she had people killed. I mean,
yes,
she did not protect. She did not.
She's had hundreds of people killed, dude. She's had
hundreds
of people killed.
That's right. Didn't we lose the damn the Benghazi the representative over there? What they call him?
Yes. His name was Stephen.
Yes, he was killed, for God's sake.
He was killed, yeah.
Beheaded, I think.
By Muslims. Muslims beheaded him, right.
And she was rewarded for that. And they could have blew everybody away, but man, that's where a lot of this shit started. When Benghazi happened, she made big mistakes. She didn't care. She just wanted to fill the place in with wood, and oh my God, what an evil woman. I'll never forget it, Bond. She said, and who cares, or something. She said, we care. The people of America care about our ambassadors. I was ambassador.
No, what she said was,
God,
I distinctly remember it. They asked her, they said, aren't you concerned about Benghazi? And she lifted up her hands like this, and she said, what difference does it make anyway?
That is what she said now.
That's exactly what she said, because it's burned into my brain, and it ain't never coming out.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that, Bond. That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch, man.
I will remind everyone. I will remind everyone that my military unit was 1st to the 7th Cav, 1 CD. That's my military unit when I was in the Army. And I will remind everyone that good old Hillary got some of my boys killed. Some of my people killed. Some of my people from right down here in Port Knox, Kentucky, got them killed. Hillary got my people killed from 1st to the 7th Cav. She got them killed. Okay.
Vaughn, were you in any Bradley jail?
I'm never gonna fucking forget. Hey, Hillary, I'm never gonna fucking forget, bitch. I will never forget. Never. You got my people killed. I will never forget. Never, ever. Sorry. It will never happen. I will never forget.
Did you ever ride, and did you ever use ride around in Bradleys? MAVs or
I'm not at liberty to discuss. I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Yes, you are, Vaughn.
Here's what I'll tell you. Okay. All right. Hold on. Here's what I'll tell you. What I will tell you is that I had a major.
You weren't in any battles, buddy.
I will say this. There was a time when I had a major approach me, an officer approach me and say, hey, how would you like to be my personal driver? And I said, okay, fine. And so I was his personal driver for a period of time. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about
that. Hey, Vaughn, that term, it's called a gopher.
Well, whatever. However you justify it in your mind.
I'm sure he mentioned things that you weren't allowed to talk about, but I do want to explain something to you, Vaughn. Okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. There are things that I am not allowed to discuss ever.
I didn't ask you to, man. I asked you if you ever rode in a Bradley, for Christ's sakes. You're not driving the major around in a fucking tank.
No. But
I mean, come on.
All right, let me okay, first of all, the M1 and the Bradley were just coming out when I was in, okay? And so at the time, a lot of that shit was classified. And I mean, way the fuck up there classified, okay? Because these were brand new equipment. The M1 and the Bradley were brand new equipment just coming in 1982, 1983. Okay, and so they were so high. I mean, I've got well above top secret, and even I was not privy to some of that information.
Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, I signed NDAs, I signed agreements.
Oh, yeah.
And so obviously I'm not going to discuss.
Yep. A lot of upgrades.
I'm not going to discuss any of it.
Vaughn, I never listen to me, bud. I never asked you to, and you always go there. No, what I asked you was if you've ever driven one. That's all.
I'll say this: I've sat
you were
in one
okay,
before.
for Christ's sakes, right?
I'll say this: I've sat in one before. Does that help?
Okay, let me ask you this: did you sit in the right side or the left side, or did you sit in the
I
back?
sat in the back. I sat in the back.
Okay, so you weren't driving it then.
No, I drive a tank. I drive an M60A3 with TTS. That's what I drive. I don't drive a Bradley.
I know what that is.
I drive a tank.
Okay.
I drive a tank.
So did you ever drive any submersibles?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
It's not classified, Vaughn, if you drove a tank.
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Well, then that's ridiculous. Okay.
I don't care
That's like
I had.
That's like saying a fucking Vaughn. Hold on a minute here. I'm not.
You didn't have to sign documents. I did.
The fuck, I haven't signed documents, buddy. You know you're talking.
You didn't sign the documents I signed, though. Okay. You didn't sign the documents. You mean to
tell me you signed a document that states that you
never
drove a tank, but you were a tanker?
You wanted to know. You wanted to know if I was in a Bradley. I've sat in a Bradley and one back in the back, and I've sat in one. Okay, that's the end of it. It's done. Who is that, John?
Oh, you saw that? You were able to see the face?
No, but I was able to see you were standing with someone.
Show it to us.
I can't. Somebody
you know.
I'll show you this video. I'll show you this picture. This is a cool
Don't
picture.
Tell me it's Rick dancing in a club, bro.
No, Dan, go. I'll show you this picture. This is a pretty cool picture. It's the Blues Brothers,
John,
and
right?
Yes, the Blues Brothers. Wow.
Oh, John, you fit in perfectly with that.
Yeah, I know, right?
That would be great.
I was with someone.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that when you were married?
Well, that's good, John. See, everything's turning around.
That was the day before I collapsed.
Everything's turning around.
That was the day before I collapsed.
You need to stop bitching. You need to stop bitching,
buddy.
man.
The other week.
Remember, I went to you don't remember? I told you, you know about it. I fucking went to the emergency room. I collapsed.
Yes.
I fucking exploded.
Oh, that's not funny, buddy. I'm worried about you now. Are you depressed, John, that you go drinking like this?
Well, I was a little happy because there was people to drink with, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm gonna talk like Vaughn. I can't disclose it, but there were people there drinking with.
Well, anyway, it says, Vaughn, I apologize you for a long time. How many lawsuits have you actually filed? I won't tell you how many, but I actually have filed lawsuits in the past. Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Lawsuits.
I'm not going to say how many, though, and I'm not going to say who it was about. But have I filed lawsuits in the past? Oh, yeah, sure I have.
Maybe I'm investigating, Vaughn.
Sure I have. You ain't investigating nothing. Get him, Midnight.
Vaughn, did you hear me? I said maybe, just to fuck with him. That's all.
Yeah.
Vaughn, I'm not ever trying to pick on you, but the truth is hard to discern with you, and I kind of get it. You're different.
Yes, I'm very different.
I get confused listening to you because one week it's one thing, and the next week it's something totally
different. My
different.
story has never changed. I don't know where you're getting that. My story has never changed.
Saying you're a tanker and that riding in one is classified as bizarre. It's not bizarre.
Let's try this again from the top. Holy fuck! Let's try this again from the top. The M1 and the Bradley were first coming out. In 82 and 83, they were first coming out, which means they were still above top secret, which means I had to sign documents that when I looked at these vehicles, I wasn't allowed to say shit because back then they were well above top secret and I could not discuss them. They were brand new. They still had classified equipment on them. You understand? I could not discuss it.
Everything is classified equipment.
I know that nowadays the Bradley and the M1 have pretty much been declassified, especially when we gave Saudi Arabia thousands of the fuckers.
Well, there's been constant upgrades to them ever since.
I still am not going to break the NDAs that I've signed and the agreements that I made. I won't do that. I will not violate my word. I won't do that.
Saying that you drove one would be a violation of an NDA.
I never drove one. Quit putting words in my mouth. I said I sat in the back. I drove an M60 TTS, an M60A3 with TTS. That's what I drove. I never drove a Bradley. I never drove an M1. Have I seen them? Yes. Have I been inside them? Yes. But I'm not allowed to discuss what I saw. I'm not allowed. Yeah. Okay, period. End of story. Why are you harping about this? Now, you know damn good and well that those two pieces of equipment were brand new when they came out. And when something new comes out, it's still classified, and you're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, all the electronics.
That's the end of it.
All the electronics, it's been completely changed since you were involved.
Well, I don't give a flying fuck. I still have to sign NDAs. I still had to make
unfortunately, Vaughn, listen.
What I saw, I would not discuss.
I was trying to have a good goddamn conversation with you, but John will even tell you this. Every time I try to have a good conversation with you, you start fucking bitching and arguing like
because you want me to say shit that the trolls want to hear, and I'm not going to play that.
It has nothing to do with the fucking trolls, Vaughn. That's the point. I'm trying to be nice to you and talk to you.
The trolls have never wanted to find out what I did in the army.
If Vaughn doesn't want to talk about it, Vaughn,
this fucking guy.
What are you going to do? Vaughn doesn't want to talk about it. Vaughn doesn't want to talk about it. All right.
I'm not going to talk about it.
What can you do?
That's the end of the debate. I'm not talking about it.
All right.
You wanted to know if I was in the back of a Bradley? Okay, yeah, I was in the back of a Bradley.
I mean, I'll tell you whether or not I was. I've never been in the back of one. I never drove one myself.
I've been in the back of a Bradley. That's it. That's the end of it. That's it.
Just never mind. It doesn't fucking matter.
I don't know.
I was trying to have a good conversation and
we're not going to talk about military shit. Sorry.
No more. No more. I had some stuff to add to it. Just no more, Vaughn. That's just no more. Just fuck it.
It's just like when I sent
it has nothing to do with a goddamn troll.
When I sent this design to NASA as a young lad, all right, I designed a space superiority fighter, an aircraft, spacecraft that had domestic jet engines. And then when it got up to 20,000 feet, the ion engines would kick in, and they would go out into space.
6 years ago, I had you talk to my friend Edgar Fouché, who was standing in the Groom Lake Bay at the Skunk Works in Area 51 with the first and second 781 and 780, the first and second goddamn fucking F-117s ever fucking made, and I had you personally speak with him. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? That's a long time ago. No. That was me. That was Dan. Yeah. And I had you speak with him, and I had still copies of the emails. I was nice to you, Vaughn. And, once again, you're going to tell the story. And I know the story of your father and said, hey, that looks like what you drew, son, and stuff like that. That's very cool and interesting and stuff like that. But unfortunately, Vaughn, it seems to be always about you and fuck everybody else. And you'll say I'm trying to cohort with trolls. And I'm not. And I wish you wouldn't do that to me because it's not right. And
okay, well, then
I tried to be nice to you tonight, and you bit me in the ass. And Jesus.
Okay, all right. Well, then explain to me why it is that's the information that trolls have been trying to get out of me for fucking years.
What about
is that just a coincidence?
About
is that a coincidence? Yeah. They've been wanting to know what the fuck I've been doing in the Army. Why I've got top secret, well above top secret clearance.
Man, Vaughn, you obviously don't know what I do for a living.
Normal privates in the Army don't have well above top
secret. John, I want you to send Vaughn something here in 1 second. I'm going to show you something. You can't show this to any fucking buddy else, okay?
All right.
Hang on. Maybe you understand then, Vaughn.
Maybe I will.
All right, where are you going to send this to me?
Don't send in the goddamn private chat either, okay?
All right. Oh, man.
I'm upset right now, dude.
You send it to me on Facebook?
I feel like a complete idiot.
Well, maybe not.
This has nothing to do with trolls. I don't roll with trolls. I work.
Okay.
And I talk to you guys at night, for Christ's sakes.
Okay.
I
just find it interesting that the questions you ask are the very questions the trolls want to hear.
No wonder I guess it's your mind. I would never talk to him. I would never fucking deal with him, man.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence, I'm sure.
I guarantee it is, because you're going to shit your pants here in a minute.
Okay, all right, fine, whatever. All right, fine.
Were you sending this to me at Facebook?
Oh, God.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He was soft like a woman. Oh, my God, get the fuck out of the goddamn
chat. Fuck you ever said that. You come to my house and I'll beat the fuck out of you, whoever it is.
Mike, somebody Mike something.
Well, fuck
Magic
that
Mike.
Mike guy.
Got a soft
Fuck
like a
him.
woman. Yeah, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Throw these people out, John. They're starting trouble. God
I've
damn
already
it.
got rid of him. He's gone.
I was trying to talk to you. I didn't know trolls were trying to fuck with you about what tank
God,
you. It's
they
the most
fuck with me
ridiculous
about
thing I've ever heard in
everything,
my
man.
life.
They fuck with me about everything. You know that. Come on. You know that.
Oh my God, man.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for you to move, John. Believe it or not. I can't wait for you to move, dude. I think that's gonna be it's gonna be fucking awesome. And I think you'll feel so much better about yourself and everything. You'll get a chance to relax and unwind. And hopefully it's quiet there. It is quiet there, right? Reasonably, at least. Where you're going? John?
What happened?
I said, how quiet is it where you're going?
It should be good. It should. Well, let's see. The person I'm moving in with, she's a pretty cool person. So,
John, in your Facebook Messenger, I'm going to require that you delete this afterwards. A guess. Now, I want you to get that to Vaughn in his Messenger, and Vaughn, you delete that too. Okay.
I will delete it. I always do.
All right, let me take a look. Let me take a look at the filth.
I will delete
now, hold on a minute here. I'm going to tell you something.
All right, what am I looking at here?
Okay, don't say anything out loud. You send both them things there. I sent to Vaughn. You got to send them to him privately. Send them through his messenger. He's gonna be blocked, I think. Don't you, Vaughn?
All right, I'm gonna send you what he wrote.
There's a fake Von Helton count. I think I sent some shit to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is fake Vaughn. I do. Hold on a minute, Vaughn. I'm gonna message your message and say, is this you? This Vaughn? Is it? Tell me if you see me messaging you right now, Vaughn, on your messenger. You see me just saying Vaughn right now?
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn is it says James Paul Von Helton. That's his.
Yep, James Paul Von Helton. What it says over the moniker, and my symbol.
What I have just says Von Helton on it.
And my symbol is the red circle with the red scorpion in it. So if you don't see that, and you don't see James Paul Von Helton,
you're opening your mouth is your head. I mean, so that can't.
Yeah, no, that's no. Okay.
You must have me blocked or something.
Okay, you sent me information about the Bradley. Okay, well that's cool.
Okay. That's from Johan. That's from John, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Vaughn. Now tell him. Okay, it's where.
I sent him the second part.
He sent me the second part.
Now, click on it. Tell you what city it's in, and it'll fucking make sense. I think.
Okay. Well,
I thought you'd find that very interesting.
What city it works?
You'll notice down there if you go down a little bit, it says,
yeah, I guess it does say. Okay, yeah.
Okay, hang on here. I mean, I'll even show a fucking picture of the one paragraph. Right? Well, something I thought that you and I, could say, hey, this is cool, right? Couldn't go into too much. Couldn't go into detail or nothing about things, obviously, because of.
Dude, I've got people that are literally hanging. Dude, I've got people that are literally hanging on every fucking word I say to find something to throw my ass in jail or get me in some kind of trouble so that they can take my fucking kids away. I'm not going to do that.
Well, no, I wasn't. Okay, Vaughn, I don't think you understand what I'm doing here.
Maybe not.
Would never, ever would say anything that would be anywhere remotely close to getting you put in jail. I'm not a rat. Okay?
All right, whatever. Anyway, this is a wonderful website, and it tells me a lot about the Bradley. I really don't give a flying fuck.
It's not
no longer in the military.
Website, though. You're not understanding what's
I'm no longer in the military, Dan.
Oh, Vaughn, you missed the whole fucking point of what I. Hey, John, he missed the whole fucking point of what I did there.
I'm not gonna try to.
I can't believe I missed it.
How can I put this, Vaughn? What he's saying is he's you.
No.
Is that what you're trying to say, Dan?
Hey, how about this? I tell you what, can we all go private for a second, us three?
No,
We have to
because
kill the show.
It'll kill the show.
No,
It'll kill the
hold
show
on a
if we
minute
do.
here. Hold on a minute here.
It'll kill the show if we do.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute here.
But it's immaterial. It's immaterial.
No, because
I think what was going on is that Dan was trying to have a bonding moment, and he's in the position that you once were in, and he thought maybe.
Well, no, I'm not in the military though.
Well, I'm no longer in the military either.
Yeah, okay,
hold on a minute here. Listen,
I'm no longer in the military either. But if you're affiliated with a company
there
that
you
is
go.
still
Look,
in the
John,
military,
look in the private chat. Both of you is right there. Do you see them?
do I see what?
Look in the private chat.
Okay, well that's wonderful, and I'm thrilled for you.
You seen that website? That's
I'm listen.
I
I'm
understand.
thrilled that you're doing that. I'm thrilled that you have a good paying job like that, and that is a good job. I'm not making light of it at all. However, I haven't touched a fucking Bradley in over 80 goddamn years. I don't care.
Not
It's
80 years.
that-
No.
I'm not downing you. I'm not dogging you. I just haven't touched one in 80 goddamn years. Okay? I moved the fuck on. All right?
Vaughn, you're not
I
80
moved on.
years old, man. You missed the whole point of what I was trying to do there.
Maybe I did, but I
don't-
moved the fuck on.
You know what,
I'm
Vaughn?
no longer affiliated with
Vaughn,
US
I'm gonna
Marine
knock
or the
this
military
night
in
off.
any way.
Vaughn, hold on a minute here, bud. Listen, I'm gonna knock this night off that you're just not in a good mood tonight, okay? Any other night you and I'd talk, and I would never put you in any danger of these fucking trolls. And it's bizarre the way you're acting tonight.
No, what I'm going to okay.
Yeah,
Look,
you had a bad day today or something.
this is
Even
real
Chris
simple.
said-
No, this is real simple. Okay, I haven't touched.
Hold on a minute.
any-
Chris did, didn't you, honey? Yeah, he's in a bad mood. Okay, go back to sleep. Go
I
ahead.
haven't touched anything military related in years, nor do I want to, nor do I care to. The only fucking way I'm ever going to be affiliated with the military ever again is if there's a goddamn Black Hawk in that fucking field over there. Now, if that happens, then there's going to be some real fucking excitement in Clay County. But until that happens, I don't give a fuck. All right? Now, if there is a Black Hawk that lands in that field out there, and I get motioned to come to the helicopter, and I get on that motherfucker, then things will change. Then there'll be a major fucking change taking place. But as far as I know, that's never going to happen. Is it possible it could happen? Yes. I just saw a memo the other day where they're actively looking for 50 and 60-year-old men that know how to fucking lead and that know how to handle themselves in combat. And, but is it going to happen to me in fucking Boo-Foo, Kentucky? No, probably not. Okay? Probably not. All right?
Yeah,
So-
Bud.
so don't
That's
worry
not
about
what
it.
it was about, though, Bud. That's
Well,
not.
listen.
Okay.
I'm no longer affiliated with the military.
I'm not in the military, buddy.
I'm no longer affiliated with the government. I've been out of that for a while now, too. I won't
Okay.
say how long, but I've been out for a while. I have nothing to do with them. They have nothing to do with me. I keep my mouth shut. I don't want to end up like Phil fucking Schneider. Okay?
Who was a fraud?
Who we found
and I was one of the lead investigators on Phil
hanging
Schneider.
out of a fucking 4-story window with a goddamn sheet around his fucking neck.
That's not what happened to Phil Schneider. Phil Schneider killed himself doing exotic. Who was
it that tied all the sheets together and hung
you're
himself at the
talking
window?
about that was the guy from that was the Maryland Hospital Bethesda. That was the guy that was in the Roswell thing. That was real. That was
Well, whatever. Anyway,
he was the real
I don't
deal.
want to end
Phil
up.
Schneider died of autoerotic asphyxiation or whatever.
Well, whatever. I don't want to
His
end
wife
up.
even his wife even.
I don't want to end up like. I don't want to end up like that actor for the movie Kung Fu. I don't.
That's exactly what happened to Phil Schneider.
I don't want to end up like Phil Schneider. I don't want to end up like the actor of Kung Fu. I don't want to end up like that fucker hanging out a 4-story window with a bed sheet around his neck. I don't want to end up like any of them motherfuckers. And so I keep my mouth shut. Okay? I keep my mouth shut. Because I am privy to a lot of shit that I'm not allowed to discuss. Hell, for that fucking matter, there's shit in the regular goddamn army I'm not even allowed to talk about. And that was 1983. And to this day, I'm still not allowed to talk about it. I'm not.
Should have gotten shape.
And I'm not gonna.
There's
And there's no amount of, there's no way you're gonna be, there's no way you or anyone is ever gonna get me to talk about it. Because I gave my word. And when I give my word is my bond.
Okay? Never asked you that. Okay?
What?
All I did was ask you if you've ever been in a Bradley and you went nuts. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, I said it's out the back room. There you go. That's the end of the discussion.
Like
Boom,
you
it's
went
done.
and dated fucking some.
You said you wanted to
Northeast
know if I was in a
Africa.
Bradley. Okay, I was in a Bradley. And that's the end of it. That's the end of it. It ended.
Yeah, because you
That's
said
all.
the rest it's completely classified, which you and I both know.
I have sat in an M1. I have sat in a Bradley. That's
So
it.
have I.
That's all you're going to get out of me. You're not going to get anything else out of me. Sorry, you're not. Hell, I'm not even going to tell you about the inner workings of an M68-3. I'm not going to do
Don't
it.
need
Sorry,
to.
I'm not going to do it.
You don't need to.
And that's
Vaughn,
my
now, to be fair, Vaughn, all Dan asked you was, what do you think about a Bradley and have you ever been in one? And to be fair, you did kind of like.
You went off on me and fucking that's bullshit.
Okay, all right, fine. We'll drop the subject at this point.
I tried
That'll
to,
be
man. Now I'm like wondering why you're acting like that. It makes me think
We're going to drop
maybe you are a
we're going to
washout.
drop it at this point, and we'll leave it at that, and that'll be the end of it.
Maybe your career wasn't what you fucking said it was. This bullshit about they ran out of money. Nah, that don't happen. I see government waste every day. So I
We're
don't know.
going to end the conversation.
Oh, I know we are. I am. You treated me like a fucking jerk once again.
I'm not treating you like a jerk.
Sure you did. Go
I
away.
respond. I respond.
I've got 50 messages from people over here like, what the fuck happened?
Oh boy!
I responded to you.
Simply
and
Krista is so upset. Go back to
I
bed.
responded to you. That's the end of it. That's
What's
it.
going on, girl? What's happening, girl?
Man, and I didn't. It's okay. Maybe I dissed you. So
We need to get Krista in here one day.
I wish to God we could get some females in here. Some. I mean, Megan.
Maybe that's
was
what's
one-
wrong. You know.
Megan would love to come in here, but apparently she never gets invited, or she never catches us on, or
But
something. I don't know.
unfortunately, I think some of these women are guys, but Simply Krista's not. She's fucking
Well, we
old.
know Simply Krista. No, Megan's been on camera. We know she's female.
I think she's hot, and I want to trot her.
She's married. What the fuck, dude? She's married. Are you crazy? What are you
Dude,
doing?
I don't know about that. She might not be.
Okay, whatever. It's your funeral. I'm not gonna get some big 6'7", 300-pound dude pissed at me, you know, because I know that's how it'll be. You know, I'm a little motherfucker. I'm only 5'7", 250 pounds. You know, I get these fucking 6'7" dudes weighing 300-400 goddamn pounds. They're full of solid goddamn muscle. Yeah, fuck that. No, I don't need that shit. I do not need that shit.
I fucking broke a really good pair of glasses over this tonight. That was smart, man. It's not your fault, anybody. I just was fucking like aggravated. So it's just the way life goes. I work fucking 60 hours a week. You know, I know you work hard, John. You know, Vaughn, working should put people in a bad mood. But you know, I thought about something. Working. If you don't work, you get in a bad mood. You know, I think you need a hobby, Vaughn. Get them planes built, okay, and then create 2 fake World Trade Centers and maybe simulate the towers going down. That would be cool. No one else has done that. That would be a cool thing to do.
Yeah, there you go.
And I mean that. I really do it to scale, Vaughn. Build some planes. Do it to scale. It'd be cool.
No, I won't do that because I have my personal opinions on the Twin Towers, and they don't involve aircraft. So no, I won't. Anyway, let's see.
Right, that might be classified too.
No, it's not classified. No, it's not classified. But it's not classified. It's just that people don't believe it happened. So whatever.
You wouldn't want to get that classified cardboard out there, Vaughn.
Right. Yeah, it's funny.
Vaughn, admit you're in a bad mood tonight. We'll forget about it.
Right.
You need laid, buddy. Holy shit.
No fucking shit, dude.
You might want to keep them fucking dogs away from you tonight, brother.
No fucking shit. I need to be laid. That ain't gonna happen though, and you know it. It's not gonna fucking happen.
You know, Vaughn, when you least expect it, it happens. There's a ton of women on there that like you. You just don't follow up correctly.
Right. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm sure there are. Yeah, man. They're lined up at the front door here. They're lined up at my front door here, man. You know, just thousands of them. They're just lined up there at the front door.
Vaughn,
I opened
I'm
up the front
serious,
door,
man.
and there they are, man. Thousands of them. There's thousands of
I
them
think
lined up.
there's women out there got the hots for
They're
you,
lined
dude.
up at the door, man. There's thousands of them right there. I open up the door, there they are. Poof, there they are.
Vaughn, you have the
Thousands of
wrong
them, man. They're
attitude
lined
about
up.
You got Chinese, or not Chinese, you got a Vietnamese, whatever.
Yes, and Vietnam
Okay.
lied. Okay,
They're the hardest women to
this
pick
is you want to talk about something that pissed me off? Okay, let's talk about something that pissed me off.
Okay.
The Vietnamese government said that on September 15th they would lift these motherfucking COVID restrictions, at least on Ho Chi Minh, their capital city. They would release the COVID restrictions, and everybody could go back to fucking normal. Okay,
Yeah.
Now. My diplomat girlfriend, the one that's the diplomat, the one that actually works for the government, all right, She is living smack dab in the center of motherfucking Ho Chi Minh, all right? She can't get out. She can't go to the grocery store. She can't do shit. She has to have the groceries brought to her, okay, because they're on complete 100% fucking lockdown, okay?
Man,
The
they're like
Vietnamese government, hold
Australia.
it, I'm not fucking done. And the Vietnamese government says, oh, we're going to lift the restrictions on September the 15th. Everybody can go back to fucking normal. My girlfriend gets excited because she thinks she'll be able to hop a plane and get her ass here.
Okay.
And what does the Vietnamese government do? Oh, we're not going to fucking release anybody, let alone Ho Chi Minh City.
Same game.
We're not going to release nobody.
Yep. God.
So fuck them. Fuck them all.
Well, then, Vaughn, that explains it. Okay, right there, you just pretty much explained what's up with you, and I feel for you. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah. And it seemed like I remember the family liked you. They thought your beard was cute, and this and that and this. So. And the girls are what? Less than 30 or a little over 30?
Yeah, they're in their mid-20s, yeah.
Well, that's, maybe try and get a chick 30, 35-ish maybe. I know you want to have kids. So
they're high risk, dude. I'm not going to put anybody at risk of dying for my...
John, he just explained it. The girls from Vietnam are not allowed over.
Is that why Von's upset?
Yeah, he just explained it. So he can't get no pussies. What's up?
Well, I just want to say we got 42 viewers, meaning that one of the trolls is probably mirroring in the video or something.
They have to be, yeah. They fucking have to be.
Okay.
We ain't never had no 42 fucking views. No fucking way.
Let's do something real
Never.
quick. I can find them. Watch this.
Never. And oh, by the way, my Facebook isn't even set to public yet. I totally fucking forgot to do it. Okay. But yeah, we got 40 fucking views. Yeah, bullshit.
Watch this.
Somebody's mirroring our shit.
I'm putting in the regular chat
all right, I just now made my Facebook public.
There's the Star Wars video. Check this out with the flight test guys. They're cool.
I just now made my video public. Yeah. Man, don't be giving the trolls links to fucking flight test people. What are you doing?
Hold on. Now, see, you shouldn't have said that, man. Remove.
Now, all them people over on flight test are going to be harassed by these
YouTube trolls. Everyone knew what the name was long ago because...
Yeah, but they didn't have a link. Now they got a fucking link. They got
1 million views per video. They're not going to be bothered by a few idiots.
Oh, yeah, sure they aren't. Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, that guy, Von Hilton, that's over there on your fucking forum, yeah, he's a fucking pedophile and rapist and a wife beater and a child molester. And then the next thing I know, I logged into the fucking flight test forum and I'm kicked out.
Man, Von,
it looks like Grampy Lobster. It looks
that they go to.
You know what's suspicious? Grampy Lobster's made a video about us.
Yeah, did you see what happened? He's pissed at me because I told you guys the truth about him last night, that he's not the same fucking guy. And did you watch it? I've caught hell all day on my phone about it. That I am told Von the secret about Grampy Lobster, that it's not the same guy. It's not. Look at him. You guys look at him. It's not the same dude. It's quite clear that Grampy Lobster is not Grampy Lobster, and you guys laugh. It's not fucking him. I was not supposed to say nothing. I've caught a lot of hell about it, man. People want to kill me over this. His name is Mike. Very close relative of the original Grampy. The original Grampy is not around. This Mike guy lives in Oregon. He's been in Oregon. He's in the old house Grampy, well, the old property Grampy lived in, he's in a RV trailer. He's retired. It's not the same.
All right, give me the link to
The
Grampy's
original
video
Grampy
and let me
Lobster
see this
is
for
not.
my fucking self. I'm tired
Okay,
of
I'll
this shit.
send it to you
Just
right
give me
now.
the fucking link and let me see it. Let me
Here's
see
the
it
video
right now.
he
Give
made
me the
last
fucking
night. He
link.
was
I want to
pissed.
see it now. I
And the
want to
guy
see it now.
clearly sent me a message saying, "You fucked me. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get it, and all this shit. Watch
I
this."
want to see the link now. Give me the link to this video. I
Okay,
want to see
hold on
for
a minute.
myself.
It's coming, Vaughn. He is mad. He
I
doesn't
want
like.
to see this new Grampy Lobster for myself. Give me a
Okay,
link.
wait to hear what he says. He's like fucking very pissed off.
I don't give a fuck what he says. Give me a goddamn link and let me see.
Okay, hold on a
see
minute.
the
Let me
link.
find it because it's like it's aimed at me and it was sent late. I was like, holy fuck.
I want to see if it's the same dude. You say it's not.
Well,
I'll
he's
tell you. I can tell you in 2 seconds.
Wait
I
till
can
you hear
tell
what he
you in
says
2
about.
seconds if it's the
Okay,
same
hold
guy or not.
on. You want it in the private chat or the regular one?
Private chat.
Okay,
I can tell you in 2 seconds if it's the same guy that I've seen
Okay,
before.
how about if you watch the part where he bitches about me and see what you think? If he's,
I can tell if it's the same guy or not. Just put the link in the private
I
chat.
just put it in the private
I will
chat.
check. I will check it out. I will let you know if it's the same person or not.
Storming the cows, but it's just running little TV and the dogs, and there's a lot of them. Come here, buddy. Now he's playing hard to get.
Near the crowd that he once did. It's not.
Norman, come here, buddy.
This guy is not.
Hey.
Yeah.
There he is. Come here. Oops. Come here, Norman. Come here. Here comes Norman. This is Norman. Hey, buddy. How you doing? God damn. That's worse than getting licked by a fucking dog.
Trying to find the part where he talks about me.
How old is Norman?
And he threatens me, basically. And I was just like, whoa, you know.
You were just running your mouth a few minutes ago. Just like. But anyway, I'm gonna. You name them, you kill them. I didn't name the cow. The cow came with a name, okay? I know. But,
I'll play the audio. They don't fucking care. Trust me. It's a threat.
Right. That's right.
If I can find it. Let me find it. Very interesting. I was sent this by a number of people.
Out earlier. And,
here we go.
It's been a nice day.
I think.
Norman the cow. Gone. The real name. Oh, yeah. Yeah, cow slaver. Twain. One slaver. Me and him, we've been friends.
Here we go. Listen, he's going to talk about me.
Hey, Prairie Twain.
Go to 6 minutes and 10 seconds, Vaughn, of that video. Are you around still?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Whoa, 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
I'm watching it. Okay. Aside from a bunch of drivel, he didn't threaten you. He just said he wants you, if you got proof that he's not the real Grampy Lobster, to put up or shut up, is what he said. Now, having said that, what I will say, I will say this. He looks a lot younger than he did on some of the videos I watched.
I told you. And he's sick.
And I'm talking about videos that I watched years ago. I watched some videos from Grampy Lobster where he's in his house. He's sitting in some kind of big ass chair, and there's a bunch of knickknacks and stuff all over the place behind him. And his wife would occasionally come in and mill around, and then she would leave. She was always in the background or whatever. Yeah. And he would sit in his chair and he would talk, and he looked a hell of a lot older than this man.
I told you.
Because this man looks about 20 years younger than the man I saw in the videos years ago.
And he's allegedly sick, so he should age.
If somebody's sick, that's going to make you look older, not younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now this guy does not look anywhere near as old.
The voice is different.
As the gut. Well, the voice is kind of similar. But the thing, my beef is that how the fuck is this motherfucker looking 20 years younger than he did on videos years and years ago? I mean, did he do some kind of aging thing? And, Brill cream, a little dab will do you. Menon, hair coloring by Menon. What the fuck did he do to make him look 20 years younger? Because in this particular video, he looks 20 years younger than he did in the videos I used to watch years and years ago. And I'm talking years and years ago. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's talking about, a few months back or something. I'm talking about videos that I seen 5, 10, 20 years ago even. Maybe not that long, because I don't think he's been in it that long. But the thing of it is, the videos I seen of his, like I said, he was sitting in some kind of chair. He had a bunch of knickknacks behind him, kind of like what I do. And, every now and then his wife would come in and mill around, then she'd leave. But he looked considerably a lot older than he does right there. That's for damn sure. So, I mean, what did he do? Did he dye his hair? Did he fucking get on some kind of health kick regimen? What did he? Because he looks about 20 years younger. He really does. Now, I won't go as far as say he's a different person. But what I will say is, why the fuck does he look 20 years younger? I will say that, because he does.
He will not show his wife because, listen, she don't look nothing like the original wife.
Oh, really?
She's supposed to be 15 years. She's supposed to be the same age as him, okay? Or 5 years younger than him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think she's older than him.
This girl is 20 years younger than him.
Mm-hmm. And now he could have just got a new wife too.
Well, hold on a minute. When I spoke with him, what was really freaking bizarre was this. Michael, yes. Hold on a minute. We all know his name's Pat something.
Yeah, we know.
It's not Michael.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not Michael.
I heard him go, and I'm like, what the fuck, And I left it go twice, and then I was like, hey, man, what's going on? Why is she calling you Michael and you're responding? And he just totally blew it off, pretended it didn't happen, this and that. Then, I know what should I say here, man.
All right, Stella, I will give you the link, and we'll see if you're a troll or not. And if you are, you'll be
permanent. I'll the screen out first, Vaughn, so we don't get dick bombed.
Of course, I'm going to put a picture up. I'm not stupid.
Vaughn,
there's the link. There's the link, Stella. Come on in if you want, and we'll find out how real you are. Because 99.99% of the time, when they say they want to come in and cam up, then they're not real. They're a troll, they're a hater, or they're just somebody that wants to play videos like what they done last night. But they're not real. But we'll see. I mean, I may be pleasantly surprised. Or you're probably one of my female haters, like Annabelle P. from Europe, or from the UK. I mean, or Candy Rain, or fucking Celeste Kitty, or something. One of my haters. All right, let me see here. Hold on. Don't do anything yet. Let me get a picture up here. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. I have added you, Stella.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Hey.
I'm not seeing much. What am I seeing?
See me?
What am I see? Oh, okay. What am I
Tell me
looking
to
at?
touch my nose.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your head is way up here, and I. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah. All right. Fine. All right. I guess
Okay,
you're
I'm
right.
very interested to see Stella.
Four fingers. Give me 4 fingers.
4 fingers? Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. I guess you're legit. I'll trust you.
On. Oh,
All right.
wow.
I will trust you.
Hi.
How are you
Okay.
doing?
All right, Stella. So tell us
You're
what your
very
story
cute,
is.
Stella. Wow.
All right. Hold
I
on.
don't know.
Solar.
Vaughn, I remember you from Stickham.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's going a ways back.
I know. I used to be like one of the top entertainers on there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So I used
I
to
remember
watch you
Stickham.
sometimes.
Huh?
I used to watch you sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I found you again, and I was talking in your chat the other day. Someone was being mean to me.
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah, I have lots of haters.
No, they were being mean about my pit bull, Lily. She's such a sweetheart.
Well, haters don't care. Okay, they don't care about anything. Okay?
No, because it was someone who I think they were regularly in your chat because you didn't say anything to him, and I was like, wow.
Well, Vaughn
I may not have seen it.
much.
Okay.
We try not to pay attention to it that much because
All right, no. Let me explain. Okay, let me explain. What they'll do is before they come into the chat, they'll block me, and then they come into the chat, and then I don't see what they're writing.
Okay.
That's a tactic. That's a tactic that they like to do. But then I get somebody like Solar or you or somebody else. Hey, there's so and so in the chat, and so then I have to manually type it in, and then I can block them that way.
Yeah, you guys were having your own conversation, so I just let them be rude.
Right. Yeah. Well, I apologize if someone was attacking you or your puppy.
It's
'Cause
okay.
that wasn't right.
Would you like to see my puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got your pit
You
bull
want to
with
see
you.
Lily?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
she's outside right now. Hold on a second.
All right. Sure. Why not?
Oh.
Shut up, Solar. Be quiet. Don't say one fucking word. Not one word. Not one word. Be quiet. Be very quiet.
Like I said, I wasn't trying to argue with you tonight at
Be
all.
quiet.
Oh yeah, check this out. Nice pit bull, huh?
Well,
Is
it's
he-
kind of
Oh, he's gray, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, he loves his mommy, doesn't he?
of course, yeah.
yeah.
I can't say I blame him. You're pretty.
What,
cool.
what's his name again? What's the name?
Her
again?
name's Lily.
Her name is Lily. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Very
She's
good.
a sweetie. She's a good girl.
Oh, good.
She's a blue nose.
Oh wow, yeah, I know what you mean. They
Yeah.
look great with gray and blue nose.
Yeah.
That's a very nice color combination on that dog.
Yeah, she's a sweetie.
Pit bull.
Yeah.
We love Mama.
Yeah, it's easy to get attached to your pets, man. I know it is for me. It is for me. I had an orange tabby cat. Huh?
I had a farm, like 21 acres, where we had like dogs that kept having puppies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you gotten the puppies their shots?
No, not yet, honey.
Not yet?
They haven't been weaned or nothing yet. I mean,
Okay,
it's-
how long ago were they born?
It ain't really been that long.
Okay,
It's
because
only-
like I'm just saying, like be careful because of parvo.
Right, yeah.
what
yeah,
is
I'm
that?
aware of
Puppies
that.
die in my arms from parvo.
Okay, now you need to explain that to people out there because they're not going to know what the hell that
Oh,
is.
parvo is just a disease that little puppies get if they don't have their shots. You know, it's from being outside, not being in like sterile environments, essentially. They're just not made for it. So they're just supposed to have their shots at about 8 weeks. So you give them their shots and then they're okay. They're good to be outside. So I know some like low cost places. I took her to get hers done. And when we had the puppies, I made sure to get them their parvo shots. But it was it cost me a lot of money when they were dying from parvo.
Yeah, well, I can imagine.
And I saw you had some puppies, and I just wanted to say it, you know.
Yeah, no, they're still they haven't been weaned yet. So
Okay.
yeah, they haven't been weaned yet. So what I'll do, I will definitely look into that.
Okay.
In fact, I was actually thinking about contacting the SPCA.
Well, here's what I'm going to do.
You
Ron. I'm
should.
writing
You
this
should
all
definitely
down.
make sure that
Because,
gets
you know,
taken
My
care of.
dog has just turned 16 years old. He is a Boston Terrier, and He, I don't think he
Yeah, I'm
needs
gonna
that.
let her back outside.
He's my Boston Terrier seems to have is acting very strange today, and I got a hold of some friends and they're saying, "Hold on, I don't think it's your dog. Our dogs are acting strange today." Have you had any like strange? Have you guys noticed your dogs acting strange today at all?
No, none of my
Not
three dogs are
really.
acting strange.
None of them at all.
No,
'Cause
none
the
of my three
dogs
dogs
sense
are
shit
acting
in the
strange
air that, hey, there's
that
a
I'm
problem.
aware of anyway. I mean, I'm not around them 24/7, but I've never seen any strange behavior.
I
Why?
mean, I can't even get him to go outside.
Why do you think it's UFO related? What do you think it is?
Buns, you know what? That's funny you said that. The last time he acted strange, I saw a ship that night. Yeah,
Because they act strange around UFOs. They do.
absolutely. The electromagnetic interference in the
Just about every single um, story I read, the dogs and cats are going crazy. So
exactly.
um, and that's one way it's legit too. By the way, because I watch these videos and
Yeah.
dogs just sitting there like, "Hi, man, what's going on?" And there's supposedly a UFO up there. Yeah, no bullshit.
Stella, are you into UFOs by any chance?
A little bit. I love space.
Oh, well, then you're into them. Yeah.
Yeah, I love outer space. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
interested. I
well,
live in Oklahoma, so like Bigfoot is more of a thing here.
Oh
okay,
my
yeah.
God. Yeah, Bigfoot. People don't realize it. One of the best Bigfoot shows ever is the Bigfoot show about the Four Corners down there.
Yeah.
What is it, Ozarkana or whatever? And the Bigfoot is so prevalent down there, it's incredible, and no one even really knows about it until they did this show called Southeastern Bigfoot, which I have recorded. And
Oh wow!
yeah, I should send it to you. It's great.
I lived across the street from a guy who was on Discovery Channel for Bigfoot hunting.
Oh,
Wow.
really? Do you remember his name?
No, I can't recall off the top of my head. I'd have to
I
ask
bet
my
y'all
friend.
find it because I have that show. I
Yeah.
have that show totally recorded, and the one guy was a cop, and he was so terrified he didn't want to go down into the river flats. The river flats is where all this stuff is going on at, and I believe it. This guy was so terrified that he had to fire 6 shots before he even go down around into the spot where he claims he saw it. He claims it was 9 foot tall, and he was clearly terrified. And I mean, going down in there with 2 fully loaded guns and magazines, I mean, you got to think about it. Was he hallucinating? No, the other guy saw it. It makes me wonder if these things are we seeing the ghosts of prehistoric for humans?
I told you,
right?
all it is,
I'm saying all it is an ape.
all it is a very, very large ape that we haven't cataloged yet. We'll find it, we'll catalog it, and that'll be the end of it. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how many years it took us just to find the mountain silverback gorilla? It took us years, dude, years.
Well,
Not days, not weeks. It took us years.
9, I think it was.
We will find it. We will catalog it. That'll be the end of it. It'll be done.
Teddy Roosevelt found him. Very interesting.
Don't worry. We'll find it eventually. It just takes a while.
But I think it's one of them things where they're just going to tuck it under the rug and not really say much about it. They're going to be like, "Oh yeah, there was a Bigfoot." Next.
There's nothing to tuck under the rug. It's just an ape, bro. We'll find it. We'll catalog it, and that'll be the end.
You know as well as I do.
You see the back of I have space on my phone.
A lot of the evidence and tucked it under the rug.
The planets and stuff.
Shiny.
Where are you at now, or don't you want to say? It's okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in Oklahoma still.
No, you're in Oklahoma.
So drag racing.
Way out there.
Down there now. Everything's drag
I live
racing.
in the city though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live out in the farm, pretty much.
Anything guys from the what is it, the 508 or whatever they call it, the drag racing scene down there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Very famous for it down there. Some pretty girls down there racing too, I noticed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But they import some of them, but the girls from down there are cute. They're as cute as you are, some of them.
I'm actually originally from Florida.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What hold on a second, I'll be back.
What I had some relatives down there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Sophie Bynum was down there in Florida. You don't know her, do you, by any chance?
I don't think so. I used
Good.
to live in Tampa.
Good, because if you knew her, you're probably my relative.
Spooky Bottom. I like that name.
Everywhere I swear, man, it's really driving me crazy because
Yeah.
here lately,
Spooky
I've
Bottom.
been talking to people all over America, and it's like, well, do you know such and such? Oh yeah, I know who that is. I said, oh fuck me, you're my goddamn cousin, distant cousin, but still, a cousin. It's like, well, fuck, I there was this one chick. I was talking to her. I was talking to her. She was at the park where she was at. She was at the park, and I'm talking to her. And I'm like, I'm like, well, well, I know this and this person. And she's like, well, I know this person. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, so we got to talking. She ended up being one of my distant cousins, man. I was like, damn, okay. So, but yeah, if you know Sophie Bynum, that's one of my mom's. In fact, I think it's one of mom's sisters, actually.
I don't think so.
Vaughn is a large family.
Well, yeah. See, my dad had 9 siblings. My mom had 9 siblings. So yeah, I come from a huge family.
I have 6 siblings, so
yeah, I come from a huge family. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 6.
Huh?
I'm the oldest of 6.
Oh, are you really? Oh, well, yeah. I prefer big families myself. I already have 3. I'd like to have 3 more, but that ain't going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's over and done with.
I mean, at least you have the children that you have.
No, actually, I don't.
Well, I'm saying it. You had them. You conceived.
Right. Yeah. Well. Yeah,
they've been brought into the world.
Yes. Yes.
And
there'll always be Von Helden. There'll always be a Von Helden. Nothing can change that.
You are correct.
Nothing can change that.
There will Vaughn, 100 years from now, will be the legend of Von Helden. This is going to be. Who knows what it'll be 100 years from now? But it's very interesting what's happened with the internet.
Yeah, it's crazy to see, like, from where I was to now.
I think the internet has destroyed mankind. It sure as hell has destroyed my life.
You know who predicted that,
I miss the simplicity of the internet sometimes.
Ted Kaczynski predicted that.
Now there is, the internet has good aspects to it.
Yeah.
But do the good aspects outweigh the bad? And the answer is I don't know. I can't honestly say. I would like to get in front of this camera and say that yes, the internet's a wonderful thing. It's blessed so many people's lives, and therefore all the good that it's done far outweighs the bad. I can't say that. I cannot honestly say that. Because it is especially with like these trolls and haters, and now the social media companies have figured out they can stifle our freedom of speech whenever they please. And Nicki Minaj of all people is now red-pilled because she found out the hard way that she can't say whatever she wants to say on Twitter or on Facebook or on YouTube or on whatever. She found that out. She found it out the hard way because she got attacked on Twitter for speaking out about one of her relatives that took the shot and had adverse side effects. I won't go into it very much because
I haven't gotten it yet. So,
well, I hope I don't get it. I mean, it's not in my.
I'm saying
area,
I haven't gotten the shot.
The shot or the bug, either one. Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope not.
No.
There's a lot of bad rumors out there about the vax and the jab, as they call it. Yeah. So, obviously, I would be.
Yeah, I just don't want to be sick for a few days.
Well, that too, yeah.
I just don't want to be
and that's
sick.
what I was trying to allude.
I just don't.
Well, that's what I was trying to allude to earlier. I'm not 60 yet, but I'm damn close to it. And even if the vaccine was totally legitimate, 100% legitimate, I still wouldn't take it. Why? Because I'm almost 60 years old. I get bad sick. I could, get the flu. I could get, something else and maybe get real bad sick out as a result. And so I wouldn't take it anyway, even if it was 100% legit because of my age. 20, 30-year-olds, they bounce back from that shit. 60-year-olds, not so much. So, so even if it was 100% legit, I still probably wouldn't take it.
I wanted to tell Stella a story. Hold on.
You got to do what?
Well, keep talking. I wanted to tell Stella an important story that's related to me with that whole.
Okay. All right.
Well, I have to go take Lily out for a walk soon.
Well,
That's fine. That's fine.
well, real quick. What
Okay.
one thing is my ex-wife from many years ago. We've been divorced since 2003 or whatever. Her father, he got vaccinated, and he died on Sunday night. He had been vaccinated for 3-4 months, and killed him. I'm not saying the vaccine killed him,
Yeah.
but if it's a vaccine, how? How did it
Well,
kill him?
Well, the vaccine doesn't have to kill you. What the vaccine does is it severely retards your ability to resist disease. And then so the other diseases are like, hey, it's time to have a party, and they all attack you at once. Measles, mumps, rubella, typhoid, I just posted a report on Facebook where the chief health advisor of Canada has now got the palsy after getting both jabs. And
they said that
yeah, oh God, you ought to see her. She's all deformed and everything, man. It's horrible. And she was a very beautiful woman. I mean, for her age, she was a very beautiful woman. Now she's all deformed and shit. And why? Why is that? It's because it weakened.
A couple years older than you, Vaughn.
It weakened her immune system. Okay, to the point to where these other diseases could attack. And so now she's got a severe case of the palsy, and it's directly linked to the jab. There's no getting around it. There's no way to spin it.
Wow.
Even the mainstream media is forced to admit that the jab weakened her immune system, and now she's got the palsy, and it's very severe. I don't know if she's going to die from it, but it's very severe, and of course, it's now left her completely deformed. And it's a sad state of affairs. It really is sad state of affairs, man. And there's, what are you going to do? I mean, there's no way to reverse this short of a literal miracle of the gods. There's no way to reverse this. So, and it's sad, but I just posted that article on Facebook.
Yeah.
She looks messed up, man. Bad messed up.
I'll have to check that out.
I got it on my Facebook. I don't know if you're
Stella, do you play guitar or anything?
No.
Looks like a guitar. That looks like okay, it's part of a couch. It looks like a guitar.
Yeah, it's actually my, what is that thing you rest your legs on for the couch?
The ottoman.
Like a table, yeah, like an ottoman kind of.
It's an ottoman, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a table ottoman kind of thing.
All right, well, we won't keep you. We'll let you go walk your dog.
So I'm glad to finally catch up with you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's nice not to have somebody that's an actual troll and to come into the room. So
it's really nice meeting you, Stella. I was hoping in Pennsylvania, go out for a cup of coffee or something.
All right, you guys be safe.
Yep, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
She's very good, nice.
All right, who is this? Chad King. Who is you? All right, Chad King. What's your venue?
Chad's okay, if I remember right. Chad King. He's part of the King family.
Is my thing working?
Yeah, that guy's okay, Vaughn.
What's up? What's up, Chad? What's going on?
I don't know if you remember, but I was the guy that told you about like the Google. Google's up to their tricks again.
Okay, in what way?
Well, you remember you Googled like American inventors.
Right.
It was crazy. There's a new batch that's crazy. You want to check them out?
Yeah.
Well, very briefly, go ahead and lay it on me.
Just type in white woman.
White woman.
Space woman and go to the images.
White woman with a space. 2 words, in other words. White woman, and then go to Google Images, you say?
That's right.
Okay. All right.
What do you see?
I see a lot of white women.
Really?
I see a few. Well, there's a few black women in there, and I don't know why they're there, because I clearly put white woman.
Keep scrolling. They must have changed it a bit. Keep scrolling.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're all black. What the fuck?
In the Google, you type in what?
Yeah, just type.
Go to. Okay, Solar. Go to Google Images. Go to Google Images and put white woman in there.
Chad's the best at this. I've seen Chad before at this. He's great. Okay, now type in what in the Google Images?
Type white woman in there with a space. White woman. Type 2 words. White woman. Put it in a Google search, Google image search, Google image.
Oh
search.
yeah, and it shows nothing but black people. I've seen
Well, there's a few whites in there, but it's mostly black women. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
with that.
That's
Yeah,
really creepy
that is
because it
bizarre.
shouldn't be. It should be, it should be white women. Okay,
It's,
all right.
Chad's got something else. He's got all of it.
That's interesting. I
just-
wasn't expecting that, but wow, that's
It's
interesting.
even, I just did it to make sure myself, and it's even changed because the one I was seeing was like a white woman with
Right.
like a black child, like a bunch of them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And there's another one. I think if you do white girlfriend, I think that's even worse.
White girlfriend. Okay. White girlfriend.
Oh no. Oh, he does.
White girlfriend. Okay. Well, that's just interracial marriages, is all that is.
So white guys can't have a white girlfriend?
Oh, well, I mean, the social media pushes the black man, white woman thing. They pushed that for years in the 70s and 80s.
You could trace that back to Hugh Hefner.
I remember that myself. I remember the media really pushing hard the idea of a black man and a white woman. I remember that from the 70s and 80s. That was a big thing back then. And it's kind of ironic too, because black women and white men weren't allowed to be on the media at all. Not at all. Only black men and white women. And I'm like, and I always thought that was that may have actually been the reason why I started dating black women, is because I didn't think it was fair
Taboo.
that black men could have white women, but white men couldn't have black women. And I always thought that was unfair. But that stigma still exists. It's not as bad as it was, but it still exists even to this day. I dare you to find any ad on TV that has a black woman and a white man. You won't find it. Or if you do find it, it may be up for maybe a week or a month, and then it's gone, guaranteed. I don't know what it is about that, but it's a thing. It's a real thing, and it's not right. It's not right. If you're going to push one side of the agenda, you should push the other side. It should be fair for all, and it's not. It's not. The black women back in the 70s and 80s were stigmatized if they tried to date a white man. That's fact. I know because I tried to date several black women, and many of those black women were afraid, genuinely afraid. They were afraid of being ostracized. They were afraid of being peer pressured out of their group. And it's not right. But hey, whatever.
It was this blue lady with the flute I'm looking at here.
That is one of the Hindu gods.
Yeah. Vaughn, that blue lady's very famous though in Hindu religion. What was she?
Very famous in Hindu religion. That's right. That's right. Extremely famous.
I remember the other night they were talking about her on that Steve Cambion show, and he's a nut. Jesus goodness gracious, what in the hell is the name there?
Yeah. Guys, we got one. Oh, never mind. We don't have 1 minute. That's 2:30. 2 hours and 30 minutes time. We're going to call it. We're going to call it a wrap at this point, because I'm going to crash and get some stuff.
And Vaughn, listen, we're cool. We're cool. We have outside lives, and
of course.
I am not a troll. I mean, if I am, I'm the worst one ever.
Yeah.